hit me with a text, and
Wow.
I ain't sure how many people are gonna see this. They ain't expecting this.
Hey,
Uh, we got some breaking news, yo.
breaking news, breaking
What
news.
the hell?
And I've been wondering what's been wrong with Lux. I have been wondering why I haven't not been getting a lot of Lux rides. Now I know. My man Jay Moore down in Atlanta hit me up today in the comments. Like I said, we are always in our comments on these videos, and we appreciate you drivers hitting up our videos with comments. We actually pay attention. A lot of YouTubers don't pay attention to what's in the comments. The moment I see it, we analyze it. Vinny went in, checked the apps. Apparently, Lyft took Lux off of the rider platform. So riders can't select Lux anymore, but it's still on my phone as a driver. It still sits there. So when I select Lux, I'm thinking I'm getting Lux rides. It's been dry as hell on Lux. And y'all know I've been doing all the Lyft, the small rides all the time. So Vinny's pulling it up now just to take a look at it. And it's crazy. Like I said, my man Jay Moore down in Atlanta just hit me up, breaking news. I thought he was lying. I'm like, dude, you lying. You lying. You gotta be lying. No more Lux on the rider side. Riders don't have it on their side. Drivers, we still have it. Vinny, show them what you got on the screen.
All right, so here's the rider app, okay? And I put in a destination. There's the Lyft priority, Lyft standard, yada yada. All right. There's the preferred, right? There's preferred. There's Lyft XL. Then there's Lyft Black XL. But you know what I don't see? You know what I
Look,
don't see? Y'all tell me. There go all the platforms right there.
there's no
What
Lux in there.
don't y'all see in there, bruh?
We still got Lux on our phones as drivers, but we don't see it on the rider side. That's why I've been wondering. Like, I'll pick people up sometimes. They're like, "Damn, what did I order? What did I order?" I'm like, "I don't know." Like a Lux, and it's been sporadic, way sporadic. Nobody can select Lux rides now. They're only getting Lyft, and Lyft is giving us a ride if nobody's in the area to pick it up and pay me at a Lux rate if my phone is on Lux. But I've been getting a ton of Lyft rides like nobody's business, man.
So watch this. I'm gonna switch the screen now, and I'm gonna go over to my driver app. Okay, there's my driver app. See my ugly ass sitting right there, right?
Benny Cinema.
Vinny Cinema. There you go, bro. My vehicles, right? Let's get into my vehicles here. Oh, come on now. Open up, bruh. Hold on. There's a way to do this. God damn it. Son of a bitch. Oh, sorry. Ain't supposed to be cussing. There's a way that I can get this to show my damn vehicles. There it is.
Yeah.
There's all right. So you see it 2020 Cadillac XT6, right?
Yep.
Available ride types. Lyft XL, Lux Black XL. So you guys are seeing it.
So and
It's
a few
on the
people saying
driver
they
app.
see it on the passenger app in California, Austin, where else? Arizona. Like I said, I'm wondering why only in some markets they don't have it on the passenger side. So why is it not showing up in Florida as a Lux ride?
Well, I mean, let me see if I can get both of these on the screen at the same time. I don't know if it's going to let
Yeah,
me do that. It will,
because
but it won't.
yeah, I'm not even in the markets where they say it's Lux, because I know my man Juan Vargas. Juan, he's getting Lux rides because he's doing Lux or whatever in a Tesla. So he's getting, I don't know if he's getting Lux Black and everything though. Because I just run regular Lux. That's it.
Right.
What up, Tony?
Well,
What's
as you can see, there it is on the left. Sorry, guys, the screen's so big, ain't nothing I can do about it. It's
that's
49 goddamn inches. Okay, no woman can handle 49
Coach
inches.
Benny Cinema sitting at the damn theater.
But look at it. Regular Lyft, priority pickup, standard, wait and save, preferred, which I kept telling a couple people, Lux is going to become preferred. Because you know
I
what I
think
ain't never
so.
seen?
Yeah,
You
I
know what I
think
ain't
so.
never seen? I've never seen preferred down here.
Well,
And
I'm not
if you
getting
look
many
at
Lux
if you
rides.
look
Like
at
I
that
said, I
ride,
do nothing but Lux, but I'm not getting a lot of
right?
Lux rides here in Phoenix, man. And I'm wondering why. Because maybe, like you said, some people said they're seeing it on their passenger side, but other markets are not seeing it on their passenger side. So they're slowly rolling out, probably to see if they're going to get any blowback from it.
Bro, it's
And
crazy.
yeah, yeah. So for it not to show up in passenger apps, that's crazy. That's
Yeah,
crazy.
buddy. Yeah, I mean, I just like I said, I'm sitting here, I'm watching the markets, and I'm actually in Lyft stock today. I'm actually in their stock today. I took a small position. I'm up a little bit on them, but
Yeah, yeah. So
bro,
I know, Randy. Hey, man, and it's funny because lately I've been getting, over the past few months, I even did a video about it. About some people order a Lyft, but then I show up and they be like, "Dang, what did I select? I just selected, cheapest car." And then you showed up because I guess Lyft rates were higher than the Lux rates, but a Lux driver showed up. But now, we've got my man Jay Moore, like I said, down in Atlanta, and Vinny, two users who can pull up their passenger side and not see Lux for Lyft on there at all. On the only seeing it on the driver's side, but not seeing it on the passenger side. So that's pretty crazy right there. So I wonder how many markets they're rolling this out in.
well, it would have been it, and I'm wondering if this is what happened with the scheduling app.
Hmm.
Because now I'm seeing the scheduling app just fine. About
But
3 hours
yesterday it
ago,
was
I
all
could see the
screwed up. Yeah.
scheduling app. Yeah, I could see the scheduling app for Lyft just fine. But now see now, uh, Driven Dad, Tony's saying that he's seeing it. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on, wrong guy. Merlin, I get to you in a minute, damn it. My app shows all categories on Packside in Denver. All right. Somebody else
Yeah.
just checked theirs. Lux is gone. I just checked. Mark B in Arizona. If you got to ask, you don't know. That's a hell of a name. But yeah, he just checked.
Yeah.
Dom says Lux on my rider app. So Dom's out in
Yeah.
California. Mark B's in AZ.
So I wonder what markets are they rolling this out in, saying that they're not giving passengers a chance to choose Lux vehicles. That if they're sporadically just doing it on certain apps or whatever, man, that's crazy. That's crazy. Because what if somebody, let's say somebody in Florida who's got the Lyft app decides to come to Phoenix just for the weekend, but they got it pulled off of their app in Florida. So they come to Arizona looking for a Lux car and it's not even showing up on their app.
Uh,
So I wonder if they're doing it by, phones, categories, whatever,
Now
how they're
see,
doing it.
now hold on now, because Mark B says he doesn't have it, but uh the bone says he has it in
Yeah,
AZ. Are you checking your driver app or are you checking the rider app? Because
yeah.
well,
Lux
that's what
will
you
say
got to
Lux.
check. That's
Yeah, Lux won't say preferred. Lux will say Lux. It'll say capital letters LUX. They don't say preferred. It'll say Lux.
that's what I'm saying. So we look here, at least in my market, if you're in South Florida, Southeast Florida, bam, we just got Lux is gone, bro. I, Sheridan's gone too, though. You notice that, Jeff? There's no Lux
Yeah.
shared. I mean, Lux shared.
Yep.
What the hell is Lux shared? There's no Lyft share.
Yep.
Lux share. That sounds like a
My
sales pitch.
rider app, I mean my driver app, it says premium only, Lux, right up under it in the
Mhm.
bottom. Premium only, Lux. But
Right.
that's on my driver app, I mean. So I don't know. But it's crazy because I'm not getting no Lux rides. Like it's crazy, man. It's crazy.
Well, here we go. All praises, my man. All praises. He's saying, he's still got it in Austin till further notice. It says Lux on my
Hmm.
passenger app in Arizona. So that's amazing. Certain phones or certain people in certain market, maybe their phones haven't updated yet.
Hmm. Yeah, because see if you Lux is still available on the router. See if you guys can go into the Play Store and pull up, your Lyft app and see if there's an update available. I just had an update available, so I'm gonna pull mine up right now. But that was for my driver's side. So a lot of time, because like I said,
Yes.
I've been driving for a few days. I don't know when they had an update on the Lyft app, but I'm updating my driver's side now because I don't know when the last time they put an update out.
Now,
So
now
you
Jonathan,
guys might want to go to
check
the
this out.
passenger.
Jonathan's in my
Yep.
market. Jonathan knows a roundabout's where I live. He's in my
Yeah.
market. He's saying
Yep.
he still sees all the rides on the customer side of Lyft right now. But Jonathan, look here, bro. I don't have Lux on my rider app.
That's crazy. And Mark B is in Arizona, but then D-Bone is in Arizona, and both of their apps are different. Because the driver app for Mark says he has Lux, just like me, but the passenger side is not there. But on D-Bone, it says, hey, I got Lux on. Like I said, maybe it's something with the update. I just updated my driver app, so I'm going to open up my driver app now just to see, if something changed in driver. Because sometimes there's updates. I don't always, even with Uber, I updated Uber this morning because I don't always see when the updates are coming.
Yeah, bro. See, this is now, Bucky. Are you looking on passenger side or driver's side? I got them both up here right now. You can see on my driver app, I still got XL Lux, Lux Black XL. But on the rider app, if I were to order a ride right now, I can't order a Lux. I can't order a Lux ride. I can order a preferred ride, which is the equivalent of a comfort ride, right? Because when we look at the pricing, right? If we look at the pricing, a regular Lyft ride is $65, and the preferred ride, same location, is going $71. So so to me, preferred would be like a comfort.
Yep. See, that's crazy. D-Bone just updated it, and Lux is still here in Phoenix. Why? Drivers need to make sure, because for some strange reason, Lux is missing off the platform on the rider's side for only certain cities, and it seems like only certain either areas. Because, like I said, it's crazy because I've got a Las Vegas number on mine, but my zone is Arizona. So I wonder if they're doing it by zone or area code or by vehicle, maybe. Maybe they're doing it by vehicle, saying, but as a passenger, you should be allowed to choose whatever you want. Lux should be on every passenger if Lux is allowable.
This is crazy, dude.
I can see a driver getting booted off of Lux. Like, I can see if they booted me off of Lux because I got a 3 Series and not a 5. But for a passenger, everybody should be able to choose which one.
So Epic Hamster up in New Jersey. Hamster's up in New Jersey. He says, I can choose Lux Black preferred, of which is new and regular Lyft. It again, right?
I don't have, yeah.
Well, what do you got?
I don't have the passenger app on my
you
phone,
don't have
though. That's the thing.
Oh, you don't have
No, I don't have the passenger app.
We've noticed, I got a lot of feedback. We noticed in the past that I've gotten, different apps updated different times. And we also know that you know what?
Like, some of us got upfront fares and some of us don't.
Right, in the same market. So I don't know what's going on, but all I'm going to say is I wonder if something to do with time for the rider. If a bunch of Lux are not hanging out in certain areas, it always takes 15 minutes to get a Lux there. They just don't offer it. Yeah, but why? That doesn't make. I mean, I get what he's saying, but why would homie from Atlanta let you know, hey, Lux is gone, and then I automatically pull up my app in Fort Lauderdale, which is Miami market, and Lux is gone. But Jonathan down in Miami still has it, and I'm sure a lot of the same phone carriers, right? I know when they roll it out, it can have. It's like, Jeff, you ever seen you and me can be sitting side by side. You'll have a $15 surge, and I have a $2.50 surge, and we sit right next to each other.
Yep. Seen that before. I've seen that before. Yep.
What Melvin says, my friend does Uber, and he has a way to earn bonus Quest and base is how much money he chooses to make, and I still have the regular Quest base. Yeah, so they're in the same market, so that's the same thing.
Yeah.
I guess the rollout.
They're beta. They're like doing beta testing or something.
Well, here you go, bro. Because if that's the case,
like I said, people be ready. Be ready, because if they're pulling Lux off of certain, platforms, be ready. It's coming.
Well, yeah. Well, let me answer, Hamster. I can't do preferred rides. Lyft tells me my 2020 Cadillac doesn't qualify for preferred.
I don't know what preferred even means.
Well, like I say, it's like their equivalent to
Comfort, maybe Uber Comfort or something.
Right. But the fact that
Yeah.
my big ass caddy don't qualify for preferred or
It's just
comfort.
not comfortable, it's luxurious, that's the difference. Like, "Bitch, you wanna be comfortable or do you wanna be luxurious?" No,
Uh,
no.
hey, Brandon, the Chicago Lux driver says his Escalade 2023 can't do preferred, but he's got
Yeah.
a
Now,
a
Brandon,
one
pull
of
up
those.
the Brandon should pull up the passenger app in Chicago and see if you can choose Lux for Lyft. I don't know if he
Yeah.
has the passenger app. Pull that up in
Okay.
Chicago and see. 'Cause so far now, I only know 3 people. I know Mark, Vinny, and Jay Moore. The only 3 people I know with the passenger app that don't have Lux on their apps now. Hmm.
Yes, you can what? You can pull up the driver app, or yes, you can still order a Lyft,
You can still
Lux.
order Lux on Lyft.
Because if so, my Lincoln can do Lux and Lux Black, but not preferred. I don't and see, I never understood the whole preferred deal. You know, I just didn't.
Yeah.
I figured he can order Lyft Lux. See, Brandon can. So
See?
why is it that I can't order a Lux, but Brandon can?
Yeah. And even
Because
in Arizona, we
Brandon
have
ain't
2
gonna
different
fit no
ones in
Lux.
Arizona, one with it and one without it.
Yeah, Brandon ain't fitting in no goddamn Lux. He needs a Lux XL.
Shit.
That's
Needs
I'm
a
joking,
Lux
B. I'm joking.
XL. Yeah, man, but people need to start really paying attention. Like I said, maybe I need to download this Rider app and really start paying attention to what riders can and can't order now, especially with it being kind of fluctuating like it is. Because
Oh, I
what if
forgot
so many riders just can't order a Lux? And I'm wondering, why can't I get a damn Lux?
right.
And I've been doing nothing but short Lyft rides because, like I said, Lux ain't. And usually, y'all seen my Lux videos, man. My Lux be popping. I could bust out 20, 30 Lux a day. You know, almost $600 a day. Sometimes I'm getting $0. It's like, jeez.
So
I haven't got a Lux last weekend. Maybe I think it was two. I got 2 Lux last weekend. That was it.
right.
And one of
Wow.
them was the dude in the bar that wouldn't come out. He was just sitting there. So I
So
was like, what the hell? I had to cancel him.
let's try something here. Let's see if it'll let me do it. Okay, so now you see my scheduled rides is populating now. You see how it wouldn't do
Yeah.
this this morning, it wouldn't do this. So let's go,
Mhm.
let's see if I can get over to
Well, see, I don't know, man. Maybe this has something to do with the fact that Uber is this whole Uber California thing that Sergio Nam kind of uncovered. Him and the guy Gomez, what they uncovered, because this is anywhere from 100 million to $300 million Uber or the state of California now has to come up with because of what was going on. And I wonder if now, California's kind of pissed off at Uber saying, hey, man, you guys should have helped us out a little bit with this because we didn't quite read what was going on. We got because a lot of these politicians have no idea what the hell's going on. They just doing stuff just to pass it.
right.
And these companies are passing bills, and next thing you know, people are like, oh man, we had no idea. Like, yeah, that bill got passed. This is what it means. And I don't know, maybe Lyft is like, hey, and that's the thing. Maybe Lyft is like,
Right.
hey, we see a loophole right here. We can actually, get a little traction. Uber's got to slow down a little bit or something like that, especially in California. Because what if California, and Uber and Cali is like, hey, we got to catch up to this huge deficit we got. Can you just stop sending Uber rides here for a while till we can at least catch up to pay all these people off?
Yeah,
'Cause that's a
exactly.
lot of money.
Exactly. So yeah,
That's
there it is.
only 100 million to $300 million you got to come up with to pay off drivers. That's a lot of money.
All right, so let's do that. He wants to turn on. Oh, well, yeah, we could try that. Yeah, but it's not gonna matter. It's not gonna matter because there's no Lux here. It's not giving me an option to take. Oh, I see what he wants to do. All right. Well, you know what? Let's see if I can do it from here.
Turn on your driver app and see if you show up. Like if you're a Lux driver in your passenger app, I mean your
Yeah.
driver app.
Let's see. All right. The app is on. If I get a ping, I'm gonna be pissed. I ain't turned these damn apps on all
It's
week.
gonna be like $95 for 6 miles. You're gonna have I'm out.
All right. So let's
Hang up
see.
and go. Uh,
Let's see.
I
Damn it.
never knew how you could have you got one
Yeah,
phone or
no,
that's 2 phones?
no, it's the same phone.
Okay.
No. Lyft still isn't showing up, so let me turn this shit off because I ain't trying to have that shit go off on me.
Yeah,
But
so
yeah,
you was on Lux on
how
your
was my
drive
safety?
side?
Rate your feeling of safety while driving with Lyft. How was your experience? Well, I'm in my damn house. I'm fine, bitch. I'm protected. The hell you
Exactly. I'm good, motherfucker. How are you do?
I'm good in the crib, bro. Anyway. All right, now let's see if I do this right.
Brandon said his Lux ETA is 3 minutes, but it's his own car. It's gonna take him 3 minutes to get to it.
Damn it.
It's like, "Hey, we'll let Brandon drive, Brandon. It's gonna take you 3 minutes to get there, though."
There we go. So yeah, let's see details. I turned the app on. I turned it off. Lux is still showing there, but Lux is not showing in the driver app. I mean,
Man,
rider app. That's all I can say. So because we know what we did a show on this, like 3 weeks ago, where they
yeah.
said they were chopping out shared. But look, here's the other thing, Jeff. There's no Lyft shared here.
Yep, yep. No Lyft shared
Lyft
is on
shared is
there,
not on
so
this app either.
that's good. That's good.
Well,
'Cause
unless
people are tired of
unless
that
you hit
stuff,
them
man. That
damn.
shared, that pool rides and all that stuff. You don't like this morning. Check it. Oh man, I got a video clip this morning of what happened. So this morning I go pick these people up and at DHL, couple of guys. So I pull up, dude gets in. They're, foreign, like from Nigeria or Ethiopia. I don't know where they're from. So, and I see they're only going like 7 miles. Perfect, no problem. I'll take them to 7 miles, right up on Washington, almost by the tram station. So I'm driving, hit the highway. I'm following the map. Dude in the back seat. He's like, "We going to the airport." I'm like, "Well, the map doesn't say you're going to the airport. It says you're going to Washington Street, something, something." He's like, "No, no, no, we go to the airport." I was like, "All right, cool. Then I'll just go to the airport. No problem. I'll just, I won't follow the map. I'll just go to the airport." So I'm gonna get off at 48th Street or whatever, try to link. The whole time I'm driving, this dude is yelling at me, "We going to the airport." I'm like, "Dude, I know you going to the airport. That's why I'm taking you, man." "No, no, no, you the wrong way. We going to the airport." Motherfucker, I live by the airport. I know where the airport is. So I'm like, dude, I mean, this dude, I don't think he understands like, really good English. So I'm like, dude, I'm taking to the airport, but the map is wrong. So I gotta go this way. "No, no, no, no. We missed a flight. We go to the airport." I'm like, dude, I'm getting you there. So as I'm turning, I'm driving this fucking car. I'm cruising this big ass horseshoe just so I can get toward the airport terminal. And I don't know what terminal is. So I'm like, "You at terminal 4, terminal 3, where?" Because this it the address is not at the airport, so I have no idea where they're really going. So I said, "You at terminal 3, you terminal 4, we go to the airport." I'm like, "Dude, I'm trying to get there." So finally we pull up to the airport. He's like, "Yes, yes, 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 airport, airport." I'm like, "Motherfucker." I'm like, ain't that what I said I was doing, bringing your ass to the airport?" Man, that shit had me so hot, dude. I was almost pulling over the fucking highway. Dude was all in my ear yelling at me, "We go to the airport." I'm like, "I know, motherfucker, I'm trying." And then Lyft ended up giving me like 30 cents more for the shit. "You gave me 30 cents for this motherfucker yelling in the back of my head the whole goddamn drive. You need to give me like $5 for this shit. This is crazy."
Oh
Man,
man.
fucking day people, man. I can't be up in it. And that was right before I was texting you about the cracks in the fucking road. I was like, these goddamn streets is tore the fuck up. I drive night, so I don't know how bad the roads are. I'm like, these motherfuckers got cracks all in the street. I don't even see this shit
Yeah,
at
man.
nighttime.
Well, that's why I say you drive them vampire hours. Your ass
Man,
came into the light, you going back home and going to bed till
yeah,
like midnight.
that's why,
And then I
man.
come
These
back out at
dudes
midnight.
yelling at me, man. And I'm on the highway, and it's like 8,000 goddamn cars, man. It's like you got 18 wheelers, box trucks, motherfuckers don't know how to drive, and this motherfucker in my back seat. "We go to the airport." I'm like, "I know, dog. Quit fucking with me, man." Look at that. Epic hamster stupid. "We go to airport." Hey, I swear to God, I'm gonna make that a fucking t-shirt. "We go to airport" with a big ass plane on that motherfucker. Motherfucker, man, that shit had me hot. I don't get irritated, man, but I'm like, "Dude, stop yelling at me. I know the map is wrong. You put the wrong shit in, and you said." And he said airport like 3 or 4 times. So I'm thinking, okay, he apparently knows where the fuck he's going. He's trying to get to the airport.
Right,
Well, I'm gonna take
right.
him there. I'm not gonna go by the map no more. You put the wrong damn address in there.
Damn.
That shit, man. He said, I would have said, "I know we going to the airport, goofy ass." Dude, This motherfucker was leaning all the way up to the middle console. We go to the airport. I'm like, man, if you don't get the fuck from behind me,
You ain't lying, bro. Calm that shit down, homie.
dude,
Calm
I'm
down
like,
back
I'm
there, bro.
not trying to kidnap you motherfuckers. I just know the map's wrong, and I'm trying to get you the way that I know to go based on where we are. We're on the highway. Now I gotta take 48. I can't go back the way. Now I could have just probably took, 24th straight up and been right at the airport down Buckeye, but the map had them going somewhere else. So when I hit the highway, this motherfucker probably got scared. He was probably like, "Oh no, we go to
Well,
airport."
you know what happens? You know what happens? Some of these people, they're looking at the app while they're in the back seat, and Lyft or Uber is showing them one way to go, and we go in a different way because our GPS is showing
Man,
us a different way to go. And next thing you know,
yeah.
bang bang. All right,
Yep.
so hold on now, Driven Dad. What Driven Dad say?
Look at Buck. He said, if the app location's wrong, my car ain't moving. Fix it or get it. I should have, man. I was on the highway. I should have just got off at the next exit. I swear. That motherfucker was like, man,
So Lyft only lets him schedule X, XL, and Lux only. No black or black. You know what?
that's crazy.
Hold on, wait a minute.
You can't even schedule a Lux Black or a Lux Black XL. You can't schedule one of those. And let's say you at a concert and you want one. So now you can't even schedule it. That's crazy.
Hold on, let me see if I
Oh,
can.
you got to get to the airport, a business people in the airport, man. The airport. Fucking that shit, man. Dude, that's why I was like, I can't do days, man. I be trying to do days, make a little extra money in the daytime, and shit like this happen. I was like, I should have left my ass at home.
Wait a minute, I'm trying to figure out now how the hell do I even schedule a ride? Let's go. Let's go to the airport.
Brandon just said Lyft gave him $4.50 this morning because some POS parent tried to put their kid in my truck without a seat. They gave him $4. And that's better than like the 30-40 cent Uber gave me for that fucking yelling convention I just fucking left. I was like, man,
JetBlue.
this dude was like, I'm trying to kidnap them and shit. Like, dude, I just pick y'all up according to the map. I'm going to where, like, I don't ask people, hey, is this the right place we going? And I probably should ask that shit. Do you have the right location put in here? Am I supposed to be going there? But man.
All right, so hold on. Now we're gonna try to schedule a ride. Now we're gonna try to schedule a ride, but it's not letting me. It is only letting me choose Lyft. It's not even letting me choose anything else. Oh, wait a minute. Wait. Okay, hold on.
All praises said, Vinny, no Lux rides for Miami Heat games. Damn.
Listen, bro, most of them cats are taking they're taking Lux Black or Lux Black XL because they ain't going but like 3 blocks. These motherfuckers, they ain't going but like 3 blocks.
Trying to get to their car.
Yeah. What the hell? Come here.
So you can't schedule anything other than regular Lyft?
No, whatever I pick on this screen, that's the only thing I can schedule. So I cannot schedule a Lux ride right now. That's what I just tried to do. I just tried to schedule a Lux ride.
Man, drivers better pay attention, man. Drivers better pay attention. It's something going on, man. These apps something's up. Something's up. And I know we all got, bills to pay and shit like that. We got to stay on top of it. We can't be surprised because this shit surprised me this morning. And I'm like, what? No Lux? Shit. Now I know 3 people, passenger apps don't show Lux at all. And that kind of makes sense because it's got to be more than just y'all 3. So people that's probably looking for Lux can't find a Lux. Because they're like, oh man, all I can do is a regular Lyft or an XL or something like that. And then they make those Lyft cars drop to regular Lyft rides because I've been doing regular Lyft rides. So
and it's like I was saying, we always say it, bro. You got to be mindful of the cars you're buying because on a switch of a dime, these cats will flip you out of a profile in a heartbeat. And next thing you know, you stuck with regular Lyft trying to make ends meet on an $80,000 truck.
Yep.
Like that shit don't work, bro.
That part.
That shit don't work.
See, and that's the thing, man. It's like, luckily, with my car, it is really good on gas, and it's a car that I actually like. Because if I had to buy a car specifically just for like rideshare and that, man, I'd be screwed right now. Because the people are out, just like the one dude that bought the 2 cars and then he got booted off the platform, and he's almost over $130,000 in debt from 2 cars, and he got deactivated. People
Yeah.
are buying cars for rideshare, and the apps are changing shit so fast. You stuck with these assets now, and what do? Man.
Exactly. It's like, what do you do? It's okay. So we're waiting on Hampshire says he had an Apple update. He's installing it, see if anything changes. So we'll wait on that to see if he sees something.
Yeah,
I mean, at least now, right? Because I haven't driven all week, right? We talked about this earlier.
yep.
Um, you know, and but I had planned on I thought about going out today, and I'm looking at the app. I'm like, I ain't worrying about it. So I'll work the weekend. I'll do what I normally do. Friday night, I'll bang. I'll be a banger on Friday night, Saturday, and Sunday. Right? I'll go out there. I'll get my money the best I can. And but now I already know. Don't even bother looking for a Lux because that shit ain't gonna show up.
Man, hopefully it's something wrong with the apps in these areas where people don't show Lux on their passenger apps. Hopefully it's like a whole batch, like one of their servers crashed or some shit that y'all accounts are linked to that server. And once they fix that server, y'all get Lux back or something. I don't
Well,
know because
that
that
could be it too, right? Maybe they had pre-rolled it out and they're gonna pull it back. Who knows?
yeah, it
Because
could
it
be.
doesn't. I tell you, it doesn't make sense. I said this before. It doesn't make sense for them to remove Lux. It serves no purpose. It doesn't streamline the app unless all they're trying to do is this, right? Where they keep all the ride types on one page, so you don't have to scroll up and down.
Yeah.
That's the only thing I can see, but that
But
can't be it.
like I said, there's a reason why Uber's whooping their ass, and they're doing some crazy stuff, and they need to stop messing with this app bouncing all over the place. You know, they've got to understand the more drivers they keep on the Lyft platform, at least in America, because that's all we can do on Lyft is America. If they keep more drivers on the Lyft platform, that's less drivers on the Uber platform, and they keep giving Uber their drivers. We keep going to Uber because Lyft keeps screwing with us. I'm like, you guys are shooting
Yeah,
yourself in the foot. You Barney Fifing the shit out of the system because
yeah,
we keep jumping over to Uber because you keep screwing with us. You're losing drivers yourself. You're losing them yourself, and it's not even like Uber stealing this. Uber ain't stealing us. We just like fuck it. I'm going over to Uber. Y'all tripping, man.
multi-apping, bro, multi-apping. I mean, hey, let's call it what
Right,
it is. It's all
man.
about multi-apping. And you
Hmm.
definitely like, and I'm sure the rest of the Lux drivers out here, you guys got all are very highly rated, or else they wouldn't let you stay on the platform in that,
True.
on Lux. So you're not going to take your better drivers and just throw them out the damn window too. That
A
makes
lot of
no damn
equipment, man.
sense.
A lot of nice cars, a lot of nice cars that can make money, and you're just gonna get rid of the whole bank of just nice ass cars and just give them to Uber. Like you can use all these nice cars,
Yeah,
and Uber's gonna be like, "Oh, well, thank you. Shit, we're gonna give them some bonuses, some surges, this and that." Because as long as our app is on that platform, we're gonna make money as long as they keep feeding us rides.
yep,
Even when I got Trip Radar going off, I'm sitting on Trip Radar seeing what's coming down the pipe. If ain't shit coming through Trip Radar, then I just turn the app off and I go over to Lux.
right.
So you got to keep feeding people, even if you feeding garbage. Show something, show some activity. Keep feeding shit because it keeps people engaged with the app.
Yep.
And with me not getting no Lux rides, I'm not engaged with the Lyft app enough. I just bounce over to Uber, and I'm even though, like I said, they sending me garbage on Uber, I'm engaged with the app. I'm decline, scrolling, decline. But with Lyft, it's just a dead ass screen just sitting there. Ain't nothing coming through, just a dead screen. You're not engaged with it.
Right. And
So
that,
I would tell Lyft if I was with them, keep sending riders rides. I don't give if they trash, send them trash. Don't care about the AR. Keep them engaged with the app. Keep them touching that fucking screen somehow, looking at it.
right. 100%.
But a dead screen, people just gonna go to a whole nother app. They just like, no, it's screen, it's no activity, it's just dead. I'm out of here. It's like going to a club and ain't no fucking music playing. At least play some shitty music, play something loud to get a motherfucker want. I mean, let me go buy a drink because this shit sucks. And you go to the bar and buy a drink because you ain't dancing.
That's
It's
it.
like have something going on, goddamn it, something. Don't just have a silent ass club. People gonna be like, man, I'm going next door. Well, they playing shit music next door, but at least they playing music. Shit,
Yeah, man. Dude, craziness, craziness. But
man.
I'm glad you brought that up, man, because I'm glad you text me or you text the group about this because like if it's happened to us already, so it's gonna go one of
Happening.
two ways. It's gonna go one of two ways, but right now it seems like okay, they said they were getting rid of shared's gone.
Yeah,
They said they were getting rid of Lux is gone.
Yep.
They had an
We're
issue.
preparing drivers, man. This right here is a prep. Even if it doesn't happen, it's a preparation phase. Now you know it's possible because we have 3 drivers right now without it on their rider app.
Yep.
So prepare for that shit just to be gone. And just like, who said that? Eric Hamster said, you people are buying. Bucky said that people are buying cars specifically for rideshare. And luckily, like Bucky said, luckily I like my car, but people are buying cars specifically for rideshare. There's somebody right now at a dealership right now about to buy a car because they want to do rideshare, and they're not on the YouTube right now because they're at the dealership right now. But they've got a friend on YouTube right now, need to be calling them saying, "Hey man, check your motherfucking rider app right now to make sure you can do Lux because you finna buy that big ass Lincoln MKZ. You might want to check your rider app."
Yep. Yep. Yep.
It's like, and that's the joy of breaking news and getting shit going. At least you have it to check. You can say, "Let me go check my rider app." Oh shit, I don't have Lux. Hey, let me put a pause on an MKZ because I'm about to spend $42,000 on this Lincoln. Let me go look at these fucking Priuses you got back here. If I'm gonna be able to do is these first couple of tiers,
Right.
because I don't want to be that deep into an MKZ and not be able to make money with it.
Yep.
But
And now
I don't know.
also now when drivers think about upgrading into a car, now they got to start checking the Lux Black profile to see if those
Yeah,
cars qualify. And now they got to
check.
have those black exterior cars with the leather seats. You know what I'm
Yep,
saying? So now they're gonna
yep,
spend more money to try to make the more money. And now that's gonna flood out the Lux Black because on Lux, didn't matter what color the car was, as long as it was like a
exactly.
Lex 350 or a Caddy CTS, you were good to go on the
Yep,
Lux. Now you're not good
yep.
anymore.
No, and that, like I said, it's about making business decisions. A lot of people need to learn that we are a business. We're contractors. We're making business decisions, and we need to have the information in front of us so we can make the right decision. You don't
Right.
want to be $45,000 in the hole driving around for $3 rides. That's not a good fucking no. You don't want to do that.
No, that's
So if you gonna go out and spend
absolutely
45 grand and you at the dealership right now today in Wisconsin, you at the dealership today down in Texas, and you thinking about buying a car for Lyft, open up your rider platform and see if you can select Lux. That's all I'm saying. Because you might be surprised.
that's real shit, bro. Listen,
Yeah,
it's not like we didn't know it was coming because they put it out there in print.
yeah,
We knew it was coming. We just didn't know
yep.
when. And as with most things, we find out after they've already pulled the trigger. And there it is, bro. The trigger.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
There it is.
And you get there and then you get surprised. And to have a surprise is kind of like, it's like, let's say your card note went from 300 a month to 600 a month instantly. That's a surprise.
Right.
But imagine your income going from 2,000 a week down to 1,300 a week. That's a surprise too. So it's like, and that's what happens when they pull those platforms off and you don't have Lux no more. They start pulling off platforms. You're going to have a big decrease in revenue unless you can create new strategies, pivot. Say, I'm gonna do delivery instead. I'm gonna cherry pick the hell out of this instead. Because, like I said, I used to not have to cherry pick
I'll be right
Lux.
back.
People, I used to be on platinum on Lux. All right. I used to be on platinum on Lux, and everybody saw that I was on platinum on Lux. Now my Lyft says no tier because I have to cherry pick the shit out of rides because Lux ain't giving me nothing. So I went pink. I went from platinum all the way to a pink that says no tier on my phone. And it's like, and it happened within like maybe a month's time. I went from platinum status, 89, 90% acceptance rate on Lux rides because Lux rides was so good. I was only declining 1 out of every 10 to now I'm sitting at like 20% with that no tier shit because I'm going through Lyft rides now, having to decline everything because it's like, 43 minutes of driving, 32 miles, and we're going to pay you $22. I'm like, that's not for me and my Beamer. No, because I didn't buy my Beamer for that. If I would have bought a Prius, that's different. A Prius gets about 100,000 miles a goddamn gallon of gas. I could do that shit in the Prius, but a BMW, you're not driving no 34 miles, 45 minutes and getting $22. That's 20, anywhere from 22 to $30 an hour you making in this car now when I'm used to making 60, 70, $80 an hour, $100 an hour in that car. And I drop all the way down to $25 an hour in that car. Like I said, shit's a surprise. They pull a rug from right up under you. You go from 2 grand all the way down to 1,300. That shit's a surprise. And you don't want to do that. You don't want to surprise drivers because we will find a way around that surprise and be like, hey, this is what we're gonna start doing. And that's kind of how I've been with those cherry picking rides. I've been just sitting downtown, declining everything. If that shit's over 10 minutes, I don't want to deal with it. If it's over 10 miles, I don't want to deal with it. And it's like,
All right. So
was that I just checked the driver, Lux Airport, queue gone?
so
Damn. Mark, what airport was that? Was that the Sky Harbor or was that Mesa? You said the Lux Airport queue is gone.
you know what?
Oh,
I didn't check that.
yeah,
Let's check that.
yeah. Because I'm over by Sky Harbor. I was down, and you know what's funny? I've not been seeing nothing worth driving out to that Mesa Airport for. It's like a $5 surge. Man, it's screwy.
Let me
$8 surge at the airport. I'm like, dude, they charging people $80 to get out of the airport, giving us a $5 surge.
Here, I'm
They
gonna do something real quick. I am going to, because everybody here has seen it on my app live. So I'm gonna take a couple screenshots. I'll put the screenshots up on the screen. But let me check real quick. The air
do it. Oh, Randy, we pivot every day. I pivot every day. If delivery is bumping, I'm on delivery. If it's not bumping, I'll pivot. I'm Uber X, I'm Lux. If that's not bumping, I'll pivot. You gotta pivot. It's kind of like playing in a football game. If you see that they trying to blitz you, you better be ready for that blitz. It ain't like, oh, we're gonna do blitz coverage next week. No, they doing it right now. So you got to have coverage for that right now. You got to be ready to pivot at any minute because they might dry up and you like, oh man.
All right, I'm gonna bring this up on the screen. I am just
Frank said he got a ride out of Sky Harbor Gilbert last night. Gateway grabbed $45 ride to Paradise Valley with an 850 surge. Yeah.
now see my app, it's still showing 10 Lyft cars, 10 Lux cars in the queue at FLL. So I'm gonna bring the pictures over. I'm gonna bring the screenshots over here.
That's on your driver's side, right?
Yeah, that's on the driver's side.
Oh.
So as far as the rider side, I mean, I've never tried to order a ride at the airport. I always,
Yeah.
why?
So Mark, how are you doing it? So Mark, he said he just went through the Sky Harbor and he was looking through the queue with Lux cars. Can you on the rider app, can you really see how many cars is in the queue on the rider side?
No, I don't think so.
Or only on the driver?
Only on the driver's side, I believe. So
Huh.
I'm gonna pull all these pictures up here so we have them all together here. This way, one. There we go. Let me open that up a little bit. This way, it'd be a little clearer for everybody. They can see what we're talking about here. Because yeah, it's still showing. It's still showing Lux cars in the queue. But then again, my app is going to say there's Lux cars in the queue. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's a little better. I think people can see that a little better now. I know what we're talking about. Let me see if I can open that up a little more. So yeah, you can see here all the way to the left. There's 29 XLs in the queue right now. This is at Fort Lauderdale Airport. 10 Lux drivers in the queue, and then 25 Lux Black, which probably means there's 25 or 26 Lux Black XLs. So there we go.
Yeah.
There it is, Hoss.
Oh
man, I even got Jeff. Yep, give me 5 minutes. I got a little.
I'm telling you.
Got a little message from Jeff.
I was like, let me be out there real. Hold up. Yeah, because man, we need to really stay on top of it. We can't be retroactive. You got to be proactive in this game to make money. And too many people are retroactive. They react to something that's already happened, and by that time, it's too late. So if you know you got buddies out there trying to rent cars or buy cars or this and that, check passenger apps first. Go look at rideshare news and shit. Check these channels out for everybody that's looking stuff up because somebody's gonna make a business decision and not have the information, and they're gonna be pissed off sitting there with a $600 car note, but it's like, man, I'm only making $600 a week. It's like, yeah, so one whole week just to pay for that car, and that's like, dude, it should be 2 days to pay for your car. You should be able to drive ride sharing in 2 days. Your car is covered. You're done. Shouldn't take you 7 days to pay for a car. And it's like, but that's how it's getting right now. A lot of people, spending $600-700, but all they're making a week is $600-700 a week.
Yeah,
too long, man. Too long.
Yeah, but I tell you, it's Uh, y'all don't mind me. I still got work over here. You know, it is market's closed, but I was checking to see. Uh,
Get it, get it, get it.
somebody, hey, bro, somebody dropped the ball today for Dell Electronics. Y'all want to hear some? Y'all want to hear some craziness? This is
What
bro,
happened?
the market. If y'all ever want to get your hands dirty, get in the goddamn stock market. So Dell had earnings report today, and they were going to report after the market closed. Well, somebody leaked it early, and the stock shot up like $3. And then they halted it because it's like, oh no, our guys weren't
So
ready.
it's skyrocketing. Yeah.
Our guys weren't ready. So it came all the way back down to where it was trading at, and now it's barely moved at all. Hey, boy, I tell
See,
you, market,
see.
boy, the market is dirty, dog. It's dirty.
Uh,
It's dirty.
what up, Welty? Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the live, Mr. Welty. Welcome, Welty.
Oh,
That's what
that's
you need a
Welty.
t-shirt that
Hey, I
says
know Welty.
welcome Welty on it.
Welty's
Welcome.
out of what? Carolina, right? North Carolina? Ain't he from
Yeah.
North
Yep.
Carolina? He's a
Yep.
Charlotte Hornets fan. I've seen that. I watch his stuff.
He's a Hornets fan.
I'm a
What?
Hornets fan. I watch his stuff.
I'm telling you.
It's all right.
Hey, Florida boy. Hey, if you talking about driving an hour and 40 minutes just to work this thing, that's about almost 3 hours and 15 minutes round trip. So working how much you make that day, 15 time. And if you can make enough, that'll cover that plus what you're doing. I mean, because I know a lot of bees and stuff like that, they drive a pretty good distance, but those guys are also making $800 to $1,000 a day sometimes. It's like, so I can see them driving, you know, an hour, 40 minutes to go make $800, and then they drive back home. But if you're driving an hour, 40 minutes and you're only making, you know, $200-300, and you got to drive an hour and 40 minutes back home again, I mean, that's like, you know, that's a lot. You're not really profiting much. So I would say an hour, 40 minutes if there's an event going. If there's an event, sure, go for it. Be like, hey, there's a big concert going. I'm gonna drive that hour, 40 minutes. I'm gonna try to make, you know, $600-700 that day driving up there plus the event, head back home. But if it's only a $200-300 day you're gonna make, it's not worth the 3.5 hours round trip. It's not worth it. I wouldn't think.
I don't disagree there.
You could
If
probably
you got
feel probably better.
he's got 863 up there, so that's Central Florida. If that's his area code. So 863.
Was that Sarasota and all of that?
Nah, it's more like Orlando area, somewhere around in there. I believe, if I remember correct, 863 was like Lakeland, something like that, just south of Orlando.
Okay.
If I remember,
Yeah.
if I'm wrong, correct me, bro. But I think that's what it was. And so for him, depending on how far south he is, I mean, you know, he's only got two ways he can go. He can either go back north to Orlando around the Disney area and grind that shit out, or he can go west. You know, he's in Sebring. Yeah. Like I said, Sebring's right next to Lakeland, which is just south of Disney.
Okay.
You're going to hit the Disney properties before you hit Orlando proper, so to speak. So for me, if he was in Sebring, I'd take it north. I'd grind it out in like Destin, not Destin. Is it Destin? No, Destin, Florida's up in oh,
that's the vacation.
Yeah, that's the Panhandle. There's a little area over there, but he's got Celebration, which is the Disney owned and built neighborhood. And I mean, I'd be trying, if I'm going to drive, then I'm going to go where I know I'm going to be able to get some rides. It might not be the rides I want, but I'm going to be able to grind it out. And that would be
rides and deliveries. I'll say mix it up.
Yeah, that's where I would be. I'd be working Celebration.
People give me $20 to bring them a sandwich before, man. $20 for a sandwich. I just pull up to the counter, get the sandwich, show up. It's the delivery fee plus a $20 tip. So sometimes delivery is sporadically, it make you happy as hell. Like the one time I waited at the bar for this dude food and he gave me $50 tip just for waiting for his food. It happens, man. So you just got to make sure you hit somebody who's really appreciative of what you're doing. And that's the trick right there.
That's the trick, because a lot of them don't give a damn. Bucky says, man, if you make $5K a month, your car payment shouldn't be more than $500 a month. In a perfect world, I agree. But we don't live in that world right now. You know what I'm saying? I see it all every day. I see it all every day. We don't live in that world right now. It's tough, man.
crazy right now.
You see these cats out here with house payments on cars.
Yeah.
And and they think they're going to be able to just go ahead and make all this money on the apps. And I'm telling you, they don't realize just how vulnerable workers are for the gig economy. As simple as here today, gone tomorrow. And it's so sad to have to feel that way. You know what I'm saying? Like you're walking on eggshells. We can cherry pick till our heart's consent. We can be right on any issue that comes up, and it still wouldn't matter. So
I mean, look at Steven, unbroken driver, prime example right there. It's something beyond your control. Steven wakes up every day, ready to drive, ready to go get it. Boom, background check. What do you mean background check? It's still me. I've been driving for y'all. What do you mean? Background check. Right. And you're froze up. You can't go get money.
Right.
It's like, hold up, man. It's, like I said, it's they're in control of your capability of making money to the point where, like you said, if you don't have a savings account saved up and everything, you screwed.
Right.
Because you got to have a little leverage, man. You got to have, some thinking room. And sometimes you need like a little cush savings sitting to the side. So hey, I got some thinking room now. I got breathing room now. Right. They deactivated me. Now I got, I got 3 months of bills saved up. I got 3 months to figure this shit out.
Right. Right. Like, well, now Welty says you shouldn't have a car payment, period. Well, bruh, I'm gonna tell you, like I just told Bucky, in a perfect world, that would be good. But
that's like saying you shouldn't have a mortgage, period.
Yeah. Well, certain parts of the
country, you gonna take out loans for something in this world. Unless you born with a silver spoon in your mouth, you're gonna need to borrow somebody else's money to live. And none of us wasn't born with a silver spoon in our mouth. So we've been having car notes our whole life. Our credit is gold because our credit is what we've been using to kind of live off of.
Right.
A lot of people are born trust fund babies. They can walk up and buy, a Mazda, whatever for cash. They trust fund babies. A lot of people got inheritance, trust fund. A lot of people don't come from that. So in a perfect world, we'd all be trust fund babies, and our great grandparents that struck oil and gold and shit have been left us a whole lot of money, but that's not the case. Most of our parents was broke, working hard like we work. So here we are, 2023, doing exactly what our parents did, in their generation. They wake up, they work, they grind it out, they make that money, they pay them bills. A lot of us don't have money. I mean, like I said, I wish the world was like nobody had to take out a loan to survive. If it was like that, man. You said homes go up in value, autos go down. You haven't been to Barrett Jackson. When you go to Barrett Jackson, you see 1957 Chevys out there for like $95,000. When you go to Barrett Jackson, you'll see some cars out there, and the motherfuckers brand new was like $3,000. The motherfuckers $95,000. It depends on the vehicle you're talking about. I know there's race cars out there being built right now. Little Mazda Miatas, all-wheel drive. They got the Chevy Mustang slantbacks or whatever. Them cars. I guarantee somebody bought them cars for $3 or $4 grand, raced it out. Now that car's probably worth about $30,000 sitting. So depending on the type of car you're looking at, you're right. But just like you say, homes go up in value. You tell people that shit in 2008 who had to walk away from houses. It's like houses don't always go up in value. Land goes up in value. Houses are depreciable assets just like anything else. Any building out there has depreciation on it. Land is the only thing that appreciates. A home does not go up in value. The land it sits on is what's more valuable. Yep. So you might say, oh man, homes go up in value. No, they don't. They become, the pipes and shit is all bad. All the fucking tiles and shit on the roof was falling off. That ain't more valuable than when it was brand new. The land is what you looking at.
Well, you're spot on there, bro, because we got some areas down here. Like we got one area down here on the east by the water called Victoria Park. Okay. And over the last 5 or 6 years, there's been a home builder that's been going. Now, these $1 million homes, okay, $1 million homes. And it's a whole ton of them over there. This home builder has been going in there and demolishing the homes that are on there. Ain't nothing wrong with these houses, bro. They're spotless. Spotless.
Damn. And he wants land.
And he's bulldozing them down and putting up these ugly ass 1960 look like container homes, right? This retro shit. And every one of them looking identical. They might have
exactly.
They might have one shifted 2 inches from the one next to it, but it's the same damn house. And now what are those houses going for? 1.7, 1.8. Because at one time I was looking at Victoria Park. I was like, hey man, this would be all right. I'm right on the intercoastal. I could get me a little dinghy raft and strap it up,
Yeah.
in the water and we'd be all right.
Yep.
But yeah. Now, Driven
Shit.
Dad's right,
Hey.
bro. He's spot on with this. If we had better
Oh, yeah.
financial education that's not government funded, we wouldn't need loans. That's 100%. That's the component. That's the component that drivers in the gig economy are missing.
Yeah.
You know, they're
Financial education.
they're taught, they're raised and taught. We all were raised and taught to think I got to make enough money to pay my bills. Not I got to make enough money to put away and so I can go get this freedom. Because that's what money
Exactly.
represents. Wealth represents
Exactly.
freedom. Don't represent I can go buy Amazon. Fuck Amazon. You know what I mean?
Exactly. Now, that's gonna crash anyways one day.
Hey, there's only one company been going through all these centuries, and it's in China, believe it or not. There's a hey, they've been around. This one company's been around for over 1,000 years.
Man,
In China.
what is it?
I can't remember,
Ming
but I will
Dynasty
find it.
whatever?
I will find it for you and have it for you next week on the show. Anyway,
Man, hey, I tell people financial literacy, just like what Bucky just said, financial literacy. The reason why they don't teach financial literacy is for control over you as a human. If everybody was financially literate and we were all doing very well, we wouldn't need to get up and go to work all the fucking time. So who work and make all this shit? Who'd be working at the factory that makes this? Because everybody's like, I make too much money to be at a factory making these bottles and shit. So they got to keep people not as educated. So some people work. As otherwise, everybody will be way too smart to go to work. We'd be our own bank. We'd be doing stuff between each other, trading assets back and forth, having some level of commerce, which is the same with cryptocurrency. They don't want that shit to happen because it becomes a system of value generated between two people, nothing to do with the government or nothing like that. And once the government loses control of the currency, shit, they lose control of the people. That's how it works.
that's exactly how it works. It's like I was telling Eddie this morning. I just watched again. Let's see. Do I have any Lyft updates?
Dave Ramsey. Dave Ramsey probably traded FTX. I ain't worried about Dave Ramsey.
I have an update coming on my Lyft driver app right now. So I am going to update it on my Android phone. I just checked to see if I need any updates. And let's see if my driver app changes. We'll see.
All right. Bet.
So
Bet.
it's going to take a few minutes. It's like 7 updates. Dave Ramsey.
They're not making more land. That's one thing they not making more of, land.
Nope. Hell no. Let's see what else we got here. I want to get back to Florida Boy. But thank you for the tips, and your videos definitely helped me out. I used to just take crazy rides because I didn't know. I remember I did one where I took this dude 2 hours away, 90 miles for like $22. See, and bro, that's not even nuts, funny, bro. That's not even funny. But he did say in the comments so that he's only funny. Hell yeah, 90 miles, $22. I'd be pissed off like a motherfucker. We get about 3 miles and I say, hey, bro, I can't do this.
Man.
I say no. But he says now in an earlier comment.
He said they even covered a gas. Shit.
He did say he's been doing it for 2 months and he's doing about 150 a night now. So that means he's come a long way. You know, he's come a long way. If he's doing 150 a day now versus 22 for 90 miles, homeboy's come a long way. He's done good. He's doing good.
Yeah.
Especially up there in the sticks, bro. He's in the sticks. He's literally in the sticks.
Doing it. Keep advancing. Keep advancing. All praises. You're 100% right, man. Banks make money off of our banks. I mean, and if all these Silicon Valley banks and all these failures didn't prove what you saying, they were making money off of people. People are the bank. They were making money off of people, people's money, people's deposits, the money that people were putting, they were reinvesting it, reloaning it out, doing shadow loans and all these fractured loans, fractional shares and shit like that, whatever they was doing. People are banks. We are banks. And nobody understands the logic behind that. If everybody today decided not to bank, the entire country would implode because we are the bank. We are the ones putting our money into these buildings, and that building has a title across the top. We sign over all of our rights to all the money and shit we're putting in there. And the government says, hey, we'll insure that up to $250,000. So it makes us kind of trust the building we're putting our money into. So we put our money in that shit and we go about our business, living life, having fun, doing whatever, not even knowing the $1,000 we just put in there. Shit, these banks are making 10 times that amount off that same $1,000 that we could be loaning out to fucking people
Fractional banking.
ourselves.
Fractional banking. Fractional
Yeah,
banking,
I'm like,
bro.
I can loan my money to a company that needs it and charge them motherfuckers an interest rate. Instead, the bank's doing it. And it's like, wait a minute, how come I'm not making money off of my money, but you making all this money off of my money? Where's the part of the game where I'm getting screwed? That's my money.
Oh no, Jeff. No. Let me correct you there, my friend. My
Let's hear
astute
it.
and accountant friend.
All right, Welty. You're
Okay.
welcome, Welty.
Not only are you not making any money off the money you put in the bank while they're making money, you getting charged a monthly service fee to keep your money in the bank that's taking your money, 10x your money, and making the money off that money.
So you paying to store your money somewhere. You're like, hey, keep my money, and I'm gonna give you money to keep my money.
Bro.
It's like, what the hell,
bro? And now get $10,000 in that bank. Get 10 grand in your bank account and walk into the teller and try to withdraw that $10,000.
They're gonna ask you a million questions.
A million questions. They're gonna tell you come back tomorrow because they don't want to give you that cash.
And when you show up, you're gonna be sitting there with some IRS agents in front of you. Hey, they said you wanted to. It's like, wait a minute. Since when I'm talking to a bank teller, why do I got to talk to these IRS agents? Because we need to know some information. Oh, because I wanted my money. You know what? Forget it. I don't want it. I'm out. Nope. Too late. Sit your ass down. It's like, damn. Yeah, all praises, man. People. Hey, it's crazy, man. It's crazy.
Where exactly did you take that ride to make the $10,000 on? Was it
exactly?
Yeah.
Yep. See, and that's why the government was so scared of cryptocurrency, because it was like people doing transactions without involving the government, and then we were all doing transactions with each other, basically just moving stuff back and forth, making money off of moving money, kind of like what banks were doing, but we were using US dollars. We were using crypto, converting it over to US dollars after we were done with all of our transactions. They didn't like that shit. It was moving too fast for them, so they put a cease to that shit real quick. And it's like, but yet the same government who says don't use crypto was fucking around with FTX. How in the hell you gonna tell me not to do crypto, but you over here fucking with FTX? Ain't that some shit?
All right. Yep. Phone is updated and rebooted. Let's see what we got.
Let's see.
Vehicles and devices.
Let's see what happens.
Vehicle details. Nah, it's still there. I still got Lux on the driver app.
Okay, on the driver app, you got it. All right, cool. Because
that's what I took on. That was the update. But now let's go check just for the hell of it. I'll go check the rider app again. They're advertising Lyft Transit though. They got Lyft Transit.
Hey, WeCham says I'm in Washington D.C. and in the passenger app, Lux and Share is gone. Currently, I'm at the airport queue and I've never seen Lux and XL has been requested. Wow.
Wait a minute.
So he's in Washington, D.C., and he don't see Lux on his phone. He says, this is weird, but I'm the first place on Lux, and it's been 30 minutes, has not changed. Wow. What up, Gary? There he is.
Yeah, it's gone.
Gary, him and his wife, they be going through a lot of medical stuff, but he's still out doing delivery and driving and all that. So hopefully he gets back on the road pretty soon, man. Glad you got that radiation done, brother. Glad you got it done. Now it's time to just get well, man. Get well so we can get you back out on the road at least 3-4 hours a day.
All right. In the passenger apps. Okay. So then it's not just me. It's not just the ATL, right?
Yeah.
It's not just AB out there in Phoenix next to you. Now we got somebody in DC. So they're
4 people we know now. Shit.
Yep.
I left. Fuck that. No. Hey, Dom K says, I sat on Lux front of queue for 2 hours in the San Diego airport. He said, fuck that. Oh, Wealthy, cool, brother. Hey, we can have some convos. Hey, you know me, I got my bachelor's degree in accounting. I worked for corporate America for most of my life. I know financials. I know credit. I've dealt with casino credit, Treasury, and Bank of America, Nevada State Bank, title loans. I've dealt with everything. I used to work with Olympic Group, who bought land, had huge amortization schedules, and took out loans against land to buy more land. Hey, trust me, I know how this game works, man. I've been in financial my whole life. Only reason why I drive cars is because I can listen to Spotify all day without somebody walking in my office complaining about rap. Otherwise, I'll be back in the office again. Fuck it, I'm listening to my rap, motherfucker. I won't listen to Nipsey. That means I got to be a rideshare driver.
Oh wow,
Like,
Jeff.
yeah,
So you remember I told you somebody leaked the information on Dell, right? They released
yeah,
the report early, right?
yeah.
And Dell shot up. It looks like about $2.50. They halted it. It came back down to its price. Now they're on the earnings call, right? And now Dell is down $2.50.
Wow,
So
wow.
$5.
Thumbs up. Yeah, like you said, somebody dropped the ball because somebody leaked something they weren't supposed to leak.
Woo-wee.
Shot up. Wealthy, man. I'm telling you, man, it's nuts. Yeah, we'll have to have Wealthy online. We'll have some fun with him.
Well, listen,
It's nothing wrong with debate, man. We can
the
sit
only
up and
way,
debate and we can joke and we could talk financials, open up different avenues for people to think about. And there ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't
no,
nothing
ain't
wrong
nothing
with
wrong.
that.
But if Wealthy's going to come on the panel, he's got to get Red's permission first.
Ooh, him and Red. I forgot about that.
Yeah, you got to get Red's permission first. I'm joking,
Well,
bro. I'm joking. You can come rap with us anytime. I'm joking.
he's like, I ain't calling Red. Pull up the Red house with a
Nah,
big
him
old
and Red are
pizza.
good now.
Rolling.
They're good now. They
Like,
got it.
yeah,
They got it
I'm
straightened
kidding.
out.
That's right. Rest in peace, Nip. Forever, Nip, man. I'm always listening. Hey, there's a track out, Nip, man. It's called Hustle Hustle. Listen to Hustle Hustle before you go out and work. Just listen to Hustle Hustle. Trust me, you're gonna be like, man, I'm ready to make money. Dom, you know you always invited to the panel, brother. You always invited, man. We got to get Vinny to send you a link out.
Who that? Who?
Man. Dom out in Cali.
Bro, I'll
'Cause
send him a link right
yeah.
now. I'll send him the link right now. I ain't
He said,
scared.
hustle, hustle. Yes,
I ain't
sir.
scared. I ain't scared.
He's like, I ain't scared.
I ain't scared.
Man, for real, for real.
Bro, I never do these midday live streams, man. But you know,
I know it. I only do it every once in a while whenever I ain't got shit to do. But today I had to. When I sent you that text, you was like, "You at home?" I'm like, "Actually, I am."
So yeah. I mean, that's breaking news. So there it is. It's kind of confirmed. It's
Yep.
kind of confirmed. You know, there you go.
Yeah. Some people got it. Some people don't. They're doing the rollout right now. They slowly rolling it out. Looks like.
Hold on, Jeff. We just got
Dramatic. Kiki's back. Kiki's back.
Kiki's in the house. We know Kiki's in the house. We know it's.
I'm telling you, Big Mom. He's in.
She ain't playing. Kiki don't play no games.
Hey, all right, Wealthy, man. Hey, get going, brother. Hey, go out there and get that money, man. We'll catch up. We'll definitely catch up.
All right. Let's see what's
good.
But y'all think it's a good thing that I take some rides with the destination filter, even if they're bad rides. At least I'm making something rather than nothing and trying to get where I'm trying to get. Well, you know what? It's good. That's a good question because a friend of mine yesterday, right? One of my guys, he got a pretty good ride from the North Broward all the way down to Miami. Okay. And so he set a destination filter to go back north, and he wound up catching a comfort ride. Now he drives a QX60, so he's on the upper tiers. But that ride went 42 miles, paid him $38. But that was $38 he was able to paid it for his tank of gas to get him coming back. There is absolutely no problem with that. Because at least you're getting your gas money back out of it. You know?
Yep. And you see that on some of my cherry picking rides too. When I'm sitting downtown and I'm like, well, I want to get to Tempe, I'll take a dirt ride to Tempe versus waiting on using my own fuel. I'm like, I don't care. Give me, $10, $11. It's like 15 miles, but it's not my own fuel. And I'm getting to where I need to get to. I'm hopping from one busy area to another busy area at like 70, 80 cents a mile. And it's cool because I didn't use my own gas at 0 cents a mile.
Right.
So I'm like, well, I'm trying to get there anyway. So I'll get there. And now I can bank on my $3 a mile, $2 a mile, try to rack up. Then when I want to go somewhere else again, then you take another dirt ride. Okay, let me choose a dirt ride to get to the next busy area. So it ain't nothing wrong with choosing a dirt ride every once in a while to get to where you're getting, because I'd rather take 70 cents a mile than 0 cents a mile. You going there anyways.
100%, 100%. You never know. You just never know with some people what it'll lead to in the future, even if it's just a conversation. Next thing you know, the ride's over. You made $38, and when you were looking at the ride, it's like, hell no, it's too cheap. But now the ride's over. You go home and you're going through your app and you're like, oh, damn, man, that $38 put me over 200 for the day. Okay, I'm good with that.
And Vinny ain't bullshitting, because if y'all look at my last video about what happened Saturday, I did not want to go to Banner Hospital. I'm like, I'm not picking up no more decrepit motherfuckers with wheelchairs and shit like that in my little ass cars. Vinny stupid. Vinny spit that shit out. Hey, but that's what I was saying. I was like, I'm not going to this goddamn hospital. I can't do it. But after I dropped the guy off, I'm cruising. Dude sent me a $25 tip. I was like, what the? And I didn't even want to do that ride. I was like, man, damn, I don't want to go to the hospital again. I'm like, but it might be somebody getting off work. Because a lot of times, man, you pick up people 3 o'clock, 2 in the morning, and they got to go up 2 flights of steps. There's nobody at their house that can help you. I had to help a lady one time up some steps one time, and this lady was not light. And I'm thinking if anything was to happen, Lyft and Uber can be liable if me and her fall down them fucking staircases and shit, because that's liability insurance. I'm helping somebody in a medical capacity up some steps. Some shit happens. She contacted an attorney. Now I'm screwed. Lyft screwed, because I'm in a medical capacity helping somebody who I probably shouldn't have helped. That shit can happen, man. It can happen.
Listen, all I know is, you know what else could happen? Don't drink shit when Jeff is on the mic. Never take a drink when Jeff is on the mic, bro. Don't do that.
Let me plug my laptop in. Hold up.
Again, keep that shit out all over my goddamn computer, man.
I'll plug this laptop.
He said, I don't want to carry no dead, decrepit people for no. Boy, I tell you, Jeff. I tell you. All right, we're looking at Dell. Anyway, let me catch up with some of these comments. Ceci, I see you. How you doing? Dom K, I always use your Ford filters. Why not? That's why they give them to you. Talib saying he's taking some home cleaning jobs because the market is so slow. Bucky, you're right, bro.
All right. Bucky, no, I saw my little battery light pop on. I was like, hold up for a second. I totally forgot, man. I had a laptop plugged up.
Hey, Bucky's dead right. That same $38 ride might pull up a $10 tip that you catch the next day. You just never know.
That's it, man. It always happens like that. Always happens. Dom said he turned out a lady yesterday with 3 toddlers because no car seat. She was pissed. Man, if you don't put one of them kids in your lap and let that kid pretend that he driving the car and play like you a stepdad for a minute, man, you better get that fucking money. I can see Don making a video. I'm stepdaddy Don. Come on, baby, let's drive. I'm gonna teach this baby how to drive around a parking lot, man. Uber will fire your ass so quick.
Yes, out like a light. You'd be like, what?
Like, Don, how do you get deactivated? Man, I'm playing stepdaddy, this motherfucker without car seats, man. We driving around parking lots on videos and shit.
Yeah, 100%. 100%.
He said, I'm her stepdaddy, yeah. Hey, Dom is stupid.
I'm not posting that comment. I ain't posting that last comment. We ain't doing all
it's funny
that shit today. Hold on, man. We got to get that up out of there, bro.
I see. I'm her stepdaddy.
I'm your daddy today, goddammit. Come here,
mama. Hell yeah. Man, that shit's funny. Hey, but Dom, I would have did the same thing, man. I wouldn't allow myself to be responsible for that much liability. I couldn't do it.
Nope.
Because it ain't even you driving. It's somebody else pulling out of a parking lot without seeing you coming. It's something screwy. So a lot of people are like, man, but I could drive. Sometimes it's not you. It's somebody screwing with their phone, switching lanes, doing something. Now you got a ticket for all these kids in your car without car seats. You got the ticket, not the other driver. You getting all that shit. Then the apps find out. Now you deactivated on top of that. Yeah, man. Yep, you right, man. You right. It ain't worth the risk. And some of these riders don't even get it. They're like, oh, it's just only a mile down the road. It's 2 miles away. Lady, that's not the point. Anything can happen in 2 miles. Somebody pull out and clip me or I clip them. Y'all in my car with no car seat. Now I'm like, man, it ain't even an $8 I was gonna get for this shit. Is the fact that now I don't have a car. I can't drive. I'm off the apps. I'm getting sued right now.
That's right.
It was your choice as a driver to say no. They're gonna be like, well, he let them in the car. You should have just said no and stood your ground. Be like, nope.
And don't worry, bro. Don't worry. They'll tell you that, oh, you're a racist. You don't like my kids. You're racist.
Yeah.
You don't like, I had that happen to me, Jeff, way before I met you. I did a whole video on it. I did a whole video on it.
Damn.
I got a Lyft Lux request. Okay. And when I pulled up, I saw the young man was like 12, 13 years old. And I'm sorry, some drivers will take them. I'm not taking anybody under the age in my car without an adult. That's just me.
Nope.
Okay, that's me. So
It's
I
liability, man.
tell him, I'm like, bro, you got to go. Like, I can't do it.
Yep.
So he calls his mom. Now his mom's the one who ordered the ride. Now she calls me on my phone. And she's like, why won't you take him? I'm ordering the ride. I said, man, because he's underage and I don't want to be responsible for that. Anything can happen. And you know, and just the fact that hey, some kids, they don't listen to their parents. So
Yeah,
like, oh, the Uber driver did it. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
This woman proceeds to tell me, bro, she proceeds to tell me, I can tell you're a racist. I'm looking at your picture on the app and I can tell you're a racist. Not knowing that my wife is darker than me, that my 4 kids are all swirled up, but I'm a goddamn racist.
I'm telling you, man.
I was hot like a
Shit, you don't know Vinny Cinema like that.
Bro, I was hot like a motherfucker. I was hot. I was hot. I wanted to cuss that woman out from every boy. Looky here. I called Lyft,
and
I call Lyft. Lyft tells me, "Oh, we're sorry you had a bad experience. We'll make sure to whatever they're going to do with the passenger, and this won't count against your cancellation."
Yeah, I'm telling you,
because I wouldn't take her raggedy ass son home because her sorry ass didn't come get his ass from the mall. But now I'm the racist. Fuck out of it.
See, you don't even get it, man. And this is what cracks me about even the word racist. The word racist is a belief that a person has. It doesn't say a white person or a black. It's just a belief that a person has.
Yeah, bro.
And so you can be black and be considered as being racist if you view somebody as less than or greater than, because it's a belief that a person has. And if you're a person, you can be racist. You are a person. So therefore, if I'm black and I see a group of black people, I say, well, I don't pick their black ass up because I'm making a racist comment and I'm black as a motherfucker making a racist comment. That's how funny this shit sounds to me. So I do my best not to be racist. I do my best not to be. And people say, well, you black, you can't be racist. Motherfucker, I think, therefore I am. I know I'm racist, motherfucker. I get it. And I'll see a motherfucker 2 o'clock in the morning with a hoodie on and this shit. I might turn racist and be like, I'm not picking that black motherfucker up. But then I see a white lady, blonde lady standing there 2 o'clock in the morning. I might pick her up. That bitch might be the serial killer, but I'm stupid.
Right.
I'm racist to the point where I'm thinking, oh, the blonde hair lady is cool to pick up. The black dude in the hoodie is not. Motherfucker, you might got it all twisted and get stabbed in the neck by a blonde lady. You don't fucking know.
You ain't lying. Or worse. Or worse.
That's prejudice, not racism. Oh, prejudice is racism, man. It's a prejudgment of somebody based on an aspect of who they could be. It's a prejudgment. That's all it is. Yeah. I'm prejudging this person based on the fact that they're a certain race. It's racist.
Right. That's right.
It's like I might say, man, Chinese people are smart as motherfucker, man. Ain't no math. Then you get this motherfucking Chinese person that can't even count your change back. You was racist for thinking this motherfucker knew math. It's like, just because they Chinese don't mean they know math, motherfucker.
I can't. This motherfucker. He said,
true shit.
True shit. I tell you
like I tell motherfuckers all the time, every time I eat Chinese food, man, I go to a Chinese place and I'm like, I love walking in and seeing a bunch of Chinese people in there because I know the motherfuckers cook. Now, if I walk up in this bitch and I see Tyrone fixing shrimp fried fucking rice, I might not want this Chinese food. I might be like, wait a minute, why is a black dude making Chinese rice? This motherfucker's not Chinese. It's like, fuck that. I'm looking for Wei Ling to make me some rice, motherfucker.
Bro, hey.
You're just a racist in me, goddammit. I'm racist like that.
There used to be a little Italian joint out on Miami Beach, right? And when I worked out on Miami Beach, I would go across the street at lunch to go get some pizza. First time I walked in there, the waitress was German. The owner of the joint, it's Italian joint, Italian joint. The owner, because it's on Miami Beach, the dude was from Haiti, and the cook was Cuban. Where the hell was the Italian in the Italian joint, right? You got a German waitress, a black owner, and a fucking Cuban making my pizza.
And your ass is sitting there like, where the fuck did I just walk into?
Some of the best goddamn pizza I ever had, let me tell you, bro.
Hell yeah.
Some of the best damn pizza I ever had, bro.
This is what I'm doing.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, I don't know how we got down this
And I
path.
tell people racist is not a bad like it's bad to be racist, but we know that people are not perfect, and everybody's got a little fucking tinge of racism in their soul because of the shit we've been through in life. Now,
Thank you that way.
and a lot of like that's why kids ain't racist. I don't think kids are racist. Kids are taught to be like that because they're not experienced enough to know racism. You got a 3-year-old, a 4-year-old, a 7-year-old. They not experienced enough to know race shit. So if they saying racial shit, that's their parents saying that shit to them. And I'm like, man, this kid don't know nothing about Bosnian, or this kid don't know nothing about Czech Republic. This
Right.
motherfucker been living in America his whole life. How you gonna Bosnian kids? How the fuck you know about Bosnian kids? You don't even know a Bosnian kid, motherfucker.
Right.
So I'm like, parents got to check that shit and stop teaching their kids the shit that we're experienced to. And that's how you break the cycle of racism tendencies. You stop teaching these kids the shit that we've been through and let them go through their own shit together. Let them be friends. Let them do what they do.
Well,
I don't want to see, I don't know, hey man, you can't be friends with that little white kid. No, let him be. Because they might turn out to be best friends for the next 80 motherfucking years. You don't know. Based on what you went through, don't mean that's what they gonna go through.
that's right.
Stop promoting and pushing racism, and that's how the shit ends. Stop feeding that shit to the kids, and that's it.
Morgan Freeman said it best. When he was interviewed with Mike Wallace, how do we end racism? Morgan said, well, stop calling me a black man. I'll stop calling you a white man, and we just be two men talking. There.
Common fucking sense. Common sense, man. Common sense. And a lot of people don't understand what that means. They're like, well, shit, I'm black. I'm like, motherfucker, I don't walk up to your car every day and say, hey, take me in this domestic vehicle to fucking Subway. Like, no, motherfucker, take me in your foreign vehicle to Subway. I say, dude, this is a nice ass car. That's what I'm saying.
Hey,
like, you're a cool man. You're a cool dude. I don't say you're a cool black dude.
Hey, Dom, I saw it. I saw it, Dom. He was at the commencement speech at the Air Force Academy. And he went to turn around to walk away from the podium. And that timber.
No, President Biden fell again. They need to put this motherfucker on roller skates and just push him around, man. I swear.
Dude, it looked like a log in a tree. It was like, he bounced a couple times.
Hey, next time you see that motherfucker, he gonna have roller skates. They're gonna be somebody just behind him pushing him. Say, you don't even move your legs, motherfucker. We'll just push you everywhere you need to go.
Bro,
ramps everywhere. No staircase, just ramps every fucking where. Push his ass on roller skates, down ramps, up ramps, whatever. I'm like, dude, don't even move your
goddamn
feet.
dolly and call it a day.
Hell yeah.
Put him on the
dolly.
Call it a day.
Dolly Biden.
Hand truck. Be hand trucking that motherfucker everywhere.
Fucking a goddamn appliance dolly. Strap his ass to that motherfucker, man.
Oh, shit.
I didn't even see that shit.
Oh,
man.
Dom says he shouldn't have canceled the student loans. Bro, this killed me with the student loans, though. This
karma.
He did not have the power to cancel student loans. Not one penny of it. And everybody went for it. Oh, bro, here we go. We done got into the political shit.
No, that's funny shit. That's funny shit. He said, I can be your white supremacist when he's orange. You're an orange supremacist. The great pumpkin, motherfucker. Charlie Brown and the great pumpkin.
Who thought of it that way, bro? He's right. He's right, though. How you gonna call an orange man a white supremacist?
No, that's funny shit. That's funny shit. Look at orange supremacy. Orange is the new black, god damn it.
Oh man. And Bucky, I didn't see that. I didn't hear the sound. He said the crowd cheered when he busted.
Man, that's funny shit. That's funny.
I hope not.
Oh, man. That's fucked up. That's fucked
that
up.
motherfucker hit. And if he would have been at home in Delaware in his bathroom, he wouldn't have fell because nobody heard him fall. Wouldn't have made us.
Hell no. Tree. Motherfucker, everybody on this panel going to hell. Laughing at senior citizens falling and shit. All y'all going to hell.
Yeah, big dog. I done been there I did 2 tours, bro. I done been there.
I'm gonna see you motherfuckers in hell, and y'all gonna be like, I got an Uber Black.
I'm prepared to go back to hell. Let's get it.
You put the Uber Premier Lyft Lux to hell.
Yeah, buddy.
You driving to hell in a fucking SUV, like reclining captain chairs. Like, where you going? We going to hell. We laughed at the senior citizen falling in 2023, motherfucker. We all going to hell. This is a Uber group ride. Each one of you motherfuckers getting billed individually for this ride to hell.
Hey, they can do it. They're always in Suburbans, right? They're always in them Suburbans.
Hell yeah.
Group ride.
But they see a whole line of Suburbans at heaven. It's at Heaven's Gate. We're gonna see a whole line of black Suburbans. All the motherfuckers is going to hell for laughing at Biden. Y'all just get in y'all little Suburban right now.
Just get ready for it now. Kiss the babies. We'll see you next time.
Hey, Gary said I gotta quit drinking water out watching y'all.
Bro, that's what I just said. Like Jeff had me spitting out my Coca-Cola, bro. I don't like spitting out my Coca-Cola, man. I live on
Hell
that.
yeah.
I live on that bullshit, man. Shit. If it was water.
He said, what's the Lux pivot strategy? Hey, you know me. I'm trying to fucking, do more short rides.
That's
I'm trying to get $2 a mile on short rides all day. That's about it. I gotta go find me some surge spots and just kind of chill in my surge spot. I'm gonna start because now you know how many people been telling me set a fucking filter, and I've been like, well, I can't set a filter because of Lux. I want Lux. I can't set a filter. Fuck that. I'm setting my filter. It's like now it makes sense. I'm setting my filter. I am not leaving my zone. When I set my filter, I ain't going nowhere till that surge is dead.
You know, it's
like,
that's I'm thinking about Kiki's question. And Kiara, I thank you. You just pulled us back from the pits of hell. I appreciate that.
Yeah, exactly.
What's the Lux pivot strategy you guys are thinking about? Bro, I gotta be honest. Like I haven't given it much thought because I didn't think they'd follow through with getting rid of Lux. Because that's a lot of cars that are getting alienated. Unless that was their goal. Unless their goal was to knock those cars back down to the regular Lyft platform.
And that's what they did because I'm one of them. They knocked me back down to Lyft. And I've been doing Lyft, but I've been, like I said, I went from being a platinum driver on Lux to 14% acceptance rate on Lyft. That's exactly what they did. Knock me straight the fuck down. And Kiki says, I hope y'all say delivery. Hey, delivery is always on the platter. Fuck that. If I'm in a nice area when I drop people off, shit, Uber Eats is on immediately. I do that shit all the time. How do you think I found that $40 ride that one night? I went to that nice ass area, turn on Uber Eats. Whenever I get a ride and I'm dropped off in a nice area, deliveries are first because I learned that shit from Kiara. Look up your median income.
Hey, no doubt.
So when I'm in an area with median income that's pretty high, shit, Uber Eats is on, Uber is off. Because I ain't doing no $3 rides, no $7 rides. I'm not gonna get a $10, $15 delivery for 2 miles. Yeah. It's like turn Uber Eats on because them people ain't going nowhere. They too rich to go somewhere. They chilling in their castle. Yeah, so I'm bringing people to the castle. Bringing chicken wings. Hell yeah,
they're afraid to come out. Key, I want to tell you something, Kiara. This is another reason though why I'm getting a Tesla. Because with the Tesla, I'm going to save a lot on maintenance. So I'll be able to drop down and take some of that, I'll be able to cherry pick some of those, tier 1 rides that work for me. But yet I'll still have enough of a higher platform to be able to make the better rides. But when you think about it, the Tesla's a workhorse. It's an absolute workhorse. And I don't look at cars like I'm pimping anymore. I'm not riding in my 80 O's with the chop top on hydros. Them days long gone. I'm looking. Exactly. I don't buy nothing unless I can make money with it. It's always return on investment for me. Always.
Right.
I'm not afraid to invest in something I know I'm going to get paid with.
And you investing in yourself before you invest in the stock market. You putting money in yourself right now.
Yeah.
And you're getting a good ass return. And if I bet you make more money out of rideshare than you make out of the stock market this year because you're putting money into yourself. You're investing into you now.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
But that's just how this works. Like you said, you're not gonna put money in something you're gonna lose money on. So you putting that shit on yourself now.
I'm still gonna make more money in the stock market than I do on rideshare, but that's neither here nor there, my friend. That's neither here nor there.
About that, you must be betting on the down. Hey, Bucky said that he said Biden was just reflecting the economy. I respect that. That shit's funny as hell. Now tell me that shit ain't funny. Hey, he need to fucking make that shit a meme.
I gotta go find that. Who put that up there, Merlin? Who put that up there? I didn't see it. Who put that up there?
Bucky put that shit on there, man. That's just funny as hell.
There it is. I got it.
That's just funny as hell.
Yep, there you go. Get Biden falling down. There goes one of your shirts right there, bro.
Man, Biden falling down. I respect it. Put Biden, the economy, both of them going down.
You ain't
I
lying.
respect it.
Well, hey, Merlin, yeah, absolutely, Merlin. They want you to go electric. You didn't hear the latest
Oh, yeah.
news? The latest
Oh,
news
yeah.
that and I know like WeZoom got the it showed up in his app out in California where now Uber and Lyft or Uber is getting into bed with Ford, and now you can also rent like the Mustang, the electric Mustang,
Yeah.
right? You can rent the electric Mustang through Hertz to use on the app if you want to go that route. I know with Hertz also you can rent a Polestar, right? I've seen the Polestars. So yeah, they want everybody to go electric. It's all part of it. And you know what?
Yeah.
The more they go electric, the more money our government, us, i.e., us, are going to be giving them in taxpayer subsidies.
For real.
There's so
Hey,
much
JJ,
rich,
what
bro.
market you in, man? If JJ just said they removed Lux from his market, what market are you in? Because we found out in Arizona we got some screwy stuff, and in Florida we got some screwy stuff going on. So, because some people got it, some people don't. Like they're opening up their passenger app and they not seeing nothing in there. But
Yep,
yeah,
yep. So what market is Jay in? JJ, LA. There you go. Dom's in LA. No, Dom is in LA. He's in North Cali. I forget where Dom is. If he's in
Dom is
LA or if
in
he's in North Cali.
Southern Cal. Dom, where are you at? Are you in Southern Cal? Don's like, I'm on in Redondo Beach, Manhattan.
Hell no.
Oh,
He's cruising Crenshaw Boulevard, bro. I ain't hearing that. He's got his
yeah,
Teslas on. He's got his Tesla on
San
high
Diego.
cruise.
Yeah, he's South San
He's
Diego.
bouncing. He's
All right.
bouncing in that Tesla, bro. Come on. He's got airbags.
Poway County. Poway gangsters, baby. What's up?
All right. See, Melvin said he got a Polestar. He got a Polestar in Orlando. Yeah, I hear that ain't the best vehicle in the world. Through her.
Yeah, JJ said he can't see it in his passenger app, but his driver app. And see, and that's LA. I guarantee people in LA still have it on their app, but Jay can't see it on his app. They're doing this slow rollout, man. They're messing with people. Either they're now, what if it's this? Check this shit out. What if they're only removing from some passengers because they don't have enough Lux drivers to fit that market, but they got a lot of Uber Black drivers, a lot of Lyft XL Black. So they're trying to make people use the tiers where they have more drivers at. Because, like you said, Lyft Lux is anybody. It don't matter if your car is black or what. So if they can just get more people buying black cars to be in those upper tiers, they want to get people to use those upper tiers. They drop Lux, and it forces people to use all the black cars now. Like you said, it was a black car service. That's what you said.
Yeah. Sorry, just I'm going through some emails here because I wanted to see if Lyft sent me something telling me because they didn't even send me an email as a rider. Because I've never taken an Uber ride, but I've taken some Lyft rides.
Yeah.
The month cheaper.
I agree, but
and I would break them off. I'd always break off the driver, bro. Always.
Yeah.
But they didn't even send me a thing in there telling me that hey, we're no longer offering Lux in your area as a ride option. You figured they would have given that option. It would have sent a mass email out to ride.
Yeah. But see, I wonder if they're only doing that to no. We got to find people who are just passengers and only passengers, not passengers that are drivers, and see if that shit's on their app. Be like, hey, can you do me a favor and look on your app, see if you can find a Lux? They be like, no, I don't actually. Because I wonder, because like I said, with us being passengers and drivers, there has to be some correlation they can see. Hey, this is Vinny, he's a driver, but he's also got a passenger app. Okay. I don't know. Because like I said, a couple of people in here are drivers and they still don't, they still have Lux. They didn't lose it yet.
Right.
But
exactly.
I don't know.
Sorry, just checking emails here, fellas. Just checking emails.
Oh, you good, you good.
Got to make sure I'm with my ladies too. Oh,
CJ, that's the thing. They're giving drivers the option to choose our car to be Lux cars, but then the passengers can't choose our car. So we might get the Lux rate if they just move somebody up. Because I've not been getting a lot of Lux rides in Phoenix, and all I do is Lux. I was like Lux going nuts with Lux, but now it's so sporadic. I think I got 2 last weekend, and I'm used to getting like maybe 20, 30 a weekend, and I got 2 on the weekend.
Ali's asking what's the status in Dallas, Fort Worth, bro. We have no clue because I got people here in Florida that their rider apps are still showing them Lux, And I'm here in Florida. We're in the same market, and I ain't, as you can see on the screen, I ain't showing Lux. You cannot get a Lux ride through my app on Lyft right now. Can't do it. So who knows? It's coming.
Yep, it's man, he's slowly rolling it out. So, like I said, just be ready. Be ready for the pivot.
Bro.
See, Bucky's stupid, man. Bucky's hilarious. they put a fucking screen door on a submarine. Bucky, he don't be making no sense, man. He's fucking hilarious.
Yeah,
man.
Bro.
Bucky needs to make a Lyft calendar and every day have something that Bucky would say on the day.
Hey, we can put that in the store, bro. We can.
You be like the next day, like, I just want to see what Bucky's saying for tomorrow. I'm just gonna cheat and look. Fucking Bucky's hilarious, man. He said that's true. And we would put that on the thing. I swear those people over at Lyft would put a screen door on a submarine. Bucky, May the 3rd.
Oh my God, dude. I ain't never heard no shit like that. Put a screen door on a submarine. Like what the come on, man. That's crazy.
Man. Wow.
But
shit, then the next day he'd have President Biden is just reflecting the economy. I respect it. May the 1st. He would have all these Bucky quotes on every day.
Bro, he's got some good ones, dude. He's got some
man. He be having me rolling every time he posts some shit.
Oh man. Will they take away the XL and black options from us? No. They ain't gonna get rid of XL. You can't get rid of XL. I don't give a damn who you are. If you get rid of XL, you're out of the rideshare game. You ain't doing rideshare no more.
Some people need that. They're with 5-6 passengers. They need that.
Yeah, exactly. Or like I got 6 of baby's kids with a U-Haul's worth of luggage the other day.
Oh,
they didn't need no goddamn XL. They need a goddamn U-Haul.
Bro, and that's the shit that irritates me. Like they should have something on the app, like a button that says I got a lot of shit. Like just a button that says that, because we drive 5 or 6 miles to pick somebody up. We get there, these motherfuckers got like a mattress, a dresser.
Yeah.
And I'm like, motherfucker, I'm just coming to pick up some people. This is all. Well, I gotta take this mattress to my cousin's house. Motherfucker, you better call a U-Haul in. This is a Beamer, dog.
Hey, I got a request one time for an XL. It had just finished raining, Jeff. It just finished raining. And the area I had to go to was a little flooded out. So I'm backing up. And I see the dude standing there. And he's got a whole, like he take your garage and put it in toolboxes. And he actually thought he was gonna put all that shit in my truck. I looked at him. I got out, bro. I got out the truck, right? I got out the truck.
You got out the car? I would have broke the fuck off. You got out.
Because there's no way this dude thought he was gonna order a goddamn rideshare XL and take all that shit and put it in there.
He got out the car. I said, I'm gonna get the fuck out. Because I drove all this fucking way. I'm going off on the motherfucker. I'm getting out the car. Somebody gonna hear me.
And we got into it a little bit.
I just drove off. I'd have been like, shit.
Hey, bro, we got into it a little bit. And I said, dude, I don't give a what your problem is. That shit ain't going in this car. It ain't. I was like, bro, and I argued with him just enough to when I knew, because I knew what I was doing, because I knew when I got back in the truck and I was going to hit cancel, too much luggage. And that's exactly what the hell I did. And I got the hell up out of there.
Man, that's just funny as hell. People do that shit to us, though, man. I see it. I've pulled up to people before and I see these motherfuckers at a hotel and they standing around look like a whole motherfucking campfire full of luggage. I keep driving. I know they be like, that's our car. And they'll see that they app go.
Yep. Hey, bro.
Like,
it ain't.
I don't even have to explain it. They see the car. These motherfuckers, they know, like we was little kids, we had the box and you got the square, the circle, the moon shape, all that shit. You try to fit it through. Motherfucker, we all grew up with that toy. Look at my car. Imagine that fucking box. That shit is not fitting in this car.
Oh, sir. Ain't fucking happening. Yeah, it's gonna be.
I just keep driving. And they're like, well, why he take off? You figure it out, motherfucker. You be very intelligent and say, why would that little baby ass car drive off with all of our shit here? Why would they do that?
Come on,
Jeff. Think about it.
Come on, Jeff. I know you got mattress straps in the trunk. Just throw the
man,
strap it through the window. That shit hit you in the back of the head.
Off ramp will be in the air, flying like a
JJ's like, sir, I have an issue with Lux Black as well. In the area, I have a lot of Lux Black on my end, but passengers only call in standard Lyft. Why is that? Because their ass is broke. They ain't got no
Yep.
money. The economy sucks
Yep.
right now, and it's only going to get worse. The only ones saying that the economy ain't bad are bankers and very, very, very wealthy people. And they're
Yeah.
not going to miss a meal.
They bet on it now.
And bro, that man,
Anybody who shorted stock is doing very well right now.
y'all gonna learn this economy is in the worst shape.
No, you're right. You're
A lot
right.
of people don't realize how bad this economy is. They have no clue because they've gotten used to paying 150% more for gas already than we were, way back when. They don't realize they're used to paying when they were paying 120 for their electricity bill. They have gotten used to, they've acclimated to the fact that they got to pay 160 for their electricity bill.
Dude.
And they ain't leaving the lights on no longer than they used to.
Shit, man, the economy's fucking horrible, man. The economy is so fucking bad, dude. I went to the Humane Society where the dog pound, and it was dogs adopting people to pull into the fucking pound because they was homeless people. And I'm like, dude, this is a badass economy. When you got fucking dogs adopting people, this is not good, man. This is not good.
Adopting people, what the
I'm here to adopt a dog now. Dogs is adopting homeless people and putting them in the pens with them because they ain't got nowhere to fucking live. This is a bad economy right now.
You ain't
Like,
lying.
shit.
Hey, Vibes, you're in a good spot. Vibes, you're in a good spot. I'm usually up. If I ain't got nothing popping down here in my area on Saturday, that's where I'm always at. I'm always bouncing between Boca and West Palm. Delray. It's a beautiful thing because the people that go to Delray, it's not like the people that go to South Beach. The people that go to Delray, they got money. Them people ain't nothing broke down about East Delray. West Delray, you might need to duck your head a little bit, but East Delray, you're in a good spot. Where there's money. The only problem with the Delray rides is they're generally short rides. So that's the only deal.
Hey, Bucky, I just saw what Bucky fucking said. This is, dude, ordering a normal route with enough shit to fit in a U-Haul is about as sketchy as a bunch of nuns doing squats in a cucumber field. Bucky, June 1st. That's funny shit.
I'm turning my back on this shit, bro.
Bucky need a calendar, man. I'm telling you, he need a fucking calendar.
Bucky just goddamn said he was just talking about some nuns in a cucumber field. You understand where I'm turning my back on?
I have a Bucky quote at the end of every day. Like, what's my Bucky quote for the day? Man. Yeah, but Jay, I'm with you on that. A lot of people would order a standard Lyft and they'd end up getting a Lux because I'm the only one in the area. And they'll be like, dude, it was cheaper for me to order you than it was for to order a Lyft or whatever. Some people just order straight Lyft and I show up. They're like, well, I just ordered quickest and you're the quickest person to me and I paid the rate for it. So I get you on that. I see what you mean by that. Yeah, a lot of people are doing that right now. But it hasn't been happening, man. Melvin said, I'm just here waiting to see what Bucky got to say next. man.
I'm not coming back around until Bucky says something nice.
Thank you, my man.
He's talking about nuns squatting on cucumbers, bro. I'm sorry. I got my headphones off. I can't deal with that.
Hey, Melvin, hey, he the same. We all sitting around laughing at Bucky right now. Bucky's hilarious, man. Oh, you welcome, Jay. No problem, brother. No problem. That's what we do, man. Like I said, we're here to help try to educate people, like I said, it's not enough rideshare people in this community that's willing to share knowledge and help each other out. We all trying to stay afloat. That's it. We trying to stay afloat. So if we don't talk to each other, communicate, get information going around, I mean, shit, look at what Sergio and Gomez just did. They just made drivers almost $300 million just by sharing information. That's money. These motherfuckers are major players in this game. Major players in this game.
I see what JJ's talking about. He says the problem is I got a black rate, but they're into standard Lyft. So
I talk about me doing Lux rides like that. Yeah.
Yeah. When sometimes if they ain't got nobody in the area, they'll pay you to take the ride and just take the loss. So ain't no big deal there.
He like that all the time. They don't do that shit no more though.
Use so much money now. You got no money. Yeah, bro. You already hit up. Oh, okay. JJ threw up a super chat. Hey, bro, we appreciate you. We appreciate you.
Man. And what a lot of people don't realize is that these super chats we get when we do the live at the Rideshare Garage on Vinny's channel, these super chats actually pay for the streaming service. Like this shit ain't free. We have to pay for this because if we did it on the basic standard shit, like the shit I be using sometimes, the screen is all fuzzy. We can't have a lot of people on the platform. We can't get people to come in. The cheap shit is the worst. And that's basically what we use on our own individual channels if we only do like one person at a time. But when we do it on Vinny's channel for Rideshare Garage, the super chats pay for all this. I mean, it keeps it going and it allows Vinny to link up with me and to link up with Steven, to link up with Brandon, to link up with Kiara. We can all link up. And that's what the super chats are covering. So it ain't like we're using these super chats, be like, hey man, let's go to the motherfucking strip club, dog. No, them super chats pay for this chat. We wish. No, but it's just real shit, man. Like, so when you invest in people, you're investing in this information, you're investing in this knowledge. You guys are investing in us just spending some time sharing with you. Cause it's cool. Cause you know what? When that motherfucking restream bill pop up every month, and it's
every month, and I'm gonna be dead honest with you, that shit ain't cheap.
No.
That shit ain't cheap.
And when
in the Joe Biden economy, it ain't cheap in the Joe Biden economy.
Yeah. It's the economy, man. It's the economy.
All right.
That's what it is.
Well, he got another question. Hey, Bucky, man. You ain't got to chill out, bro. Bring that shit, bro. Bring it.
Man, you be cracking up, man.
You got me. I'm telling you, I'm dead serious, man. I wish he would write out all of these goddamn sayings. And you know what? Maybe I can get Kiara to put them in the calendar and we could have a Rideshare Garage calendar. And we'll throw it up for sale for like $3. And Bucky will get $1 off for every sale. If he can fill up a calendar, we do that.
We'll give Bucky like 10 free calendars so he can sell to his friends. You get like 10, 20 calendars you can sell to your buddies now. This is the Bucky calendar, goddamn.
You ain't lying, bro. You ain't lying about that. All right, next question. Do you guys think it would be still possible to make 10K a month with Lux? Well, you ain't got Lux no more, but Lux Black nowadays. Just curious. I tried so hard last month and only got the 8K. Well, bro, let me tell you something. If you got the 8K, you're doing better than most people. Because a lot of people ain't get there. A lot of people ain't getting there. Not without doing look at Eddie. Eddie ain't gonna make $8 grand.
Nah. Right? The economy, man. It's the economy. It's the economy. We would really love to make money how we used to, but without the economy being the way it used to be, the money ain't there. People don't have that discretionary income to go out and kick it, to just ride around and do stuff and all this.
Hey, bro, I ain't reading that shit. You read that one. I ain't reading that shit, bro. I ain't trying to get my stock to drop. I am not trying to get my stock to drop, bro.
Dylan dad, not Driven dad, motherfucker. Oh hell no.
Dylan dad.
Hey, we'll be in the house. We're not going out this month. Like I said, I'm just doing God's work.
This fool. This mofo said it's strip club closed. It's Mulvaney clubs now. Oh
yeah, exactly.
I'm so glad I didn't monetize this stream. I'm so glad we didn't have time to set all shit up. Because YouTube's like, hell no, we got to cut them off, man. Let's whip them. We got to cut them off.
We'll be booted off of YouTube now. Hey, see, just like Jay made 8K last month, Tony made 8K last month, and these are used, like I said, these guys probably kicking out 10K a month, but they're still doing 8, and that's good because a lot of people are doing 5, 6 right now.
Yep.
And it's like if you pushing 8, and there's guys out, 5, 6, you're up 3. Shit, you good. Keep it up. And pull some of that shit to the side a little bit because it's gonna get even more dry.
Bro, you better be like that squirrel, dog. You got to be like that squirrel. You picking up 10 nuts off the ground, you eating one of them, you taking the other 9 and going and burying them bitches somewhere. I'm telling y'all think I'm joking, man.
Oh yeah, shit. No, it's happening. It's happening.
See this? That's what I ain't gonna show you what's in there, but that's what's in there. That's the coffee can. That's the coffee can.
Hell yeah. You said that's a coffee can, goddamn it. Coffee, goddamn it. It's all coffee up in there.
And if anybody breaks into my house, boy, you're gonna catch a whole lot of something coming back at you. You'll never get to the coffee can. I promise you that. Oh man,
about 3K. Let me see. 3K is about what? 800 a week. 99 cents up in the house.
Appreciate you, JJ. You good, bro. You good. My goal is for 10K for half the year and then go on vacation the other half. I mean, that's admirable if you can make that happen, man. If you can make that
Yeah.
happen. Yeah, but vibes. Do you do anything else? You have another pivot? Is this a side gig for you? Is this a full-time gig for you? That's the other thing too, you know. Oh my God. You know what? Hey, Driven Dad is really tripping right now. He's he's tripping. He's tripping.
And he's just gotta be like a
Where's it
tug of
at?
war.
Where's it at? There it is. He's tripping. You got to be a. I think he's trying to get us banned from YouTube, man. We're gonna have to get the rump. Oh, that's the other
Yeah.
thing too, Jeff. Jeff,
What's that?
starting next week, I'm gonna go ahead and link us up. Be another, I want to link us up so we can go on that other streaming platform also. When you're on, yeah, I'm gonna link us up
Yeah.
so we can start next week, next Wednesday night. We'll be on that one too. So
All right.
I don't want to say it, because some ears are always listening and they might get
Oh,
their feelings hurt. But
It's gonna be wild, baby. It's gonna be wild. Be ready.
yeah, so we'll
Be
see if we can break into that market over there. I know you're on that streaming platform. I know Driven Dad's on
Yeah.
that streaming platform. I ain't ever tried it.
Yeah.
So anyway, if you are just joining us and you guys did not hear and you cannot read what's on the screen, certain markets in the Rider app on Lyft, Lux and Lyft Shared are gone. Riders,
Gone.
certain riders on the app is gone. But it's still showing on my driver's app. Now think about this, Jeff. This is the same phone number for both accounts. My rider app and my driver's app, same phone number. Same person. I didn't even think about that till just now. It's the same phone number, same person, same card, same everything. Yet my rider app, I can't do a Lux, but on my driver's app, it's showing me Lux.
See, it's got to be something like you said, it's got to be something within the server. It's got to be something within one of their servers because, like I said, some drivers have it like that. Because, like I said, we got guys who still got Lux on their passenger side, and then you got you who don't have it on your passenger side. Something don't make sense, man. It just don't make sense. The rollout is real sporadic and it's gonna have drivers kind of shook for a while, especially if people are traveling from city to city doing different things and they can get Lux in their city, but they say they go somewhere else and it's like, wait a minute, I don't have Lux on my app. What's the deal, man? Nobody has Lux on their app but me. What's the deal?
And there are people that they're just not going to take a tier 1 ride. For whatever reason, they're just not going
to. They're scared. They know what's showing up. The other day I was at the clubs, check this shit out. So I pull up, I'm picking up this girl and her and her friends are there. So her and her friends are standing outside the club. I pull out, it's just her going. I'm like, well, I can only take 4 tops. She's like, no, it's just me. Cool. She's like, I'm just waiting with them. So their driver's pulling up right now. I pull up, this girl get in, the other 3 girls will get in this car. This black, dusty, missing bumper, hubcap, duct tape ass window. And I'm like, is that they fucking friend? That cannot be a ride share. Nope, that was a ride share. And she was like, I'm so glad you came to pick me up. I was like, shit, look, I'm like, who the hell would drive that shit for ride share? It was not even a clean car. And it's like, dude, the bumper's got a big ass gap on one side, like the motherfucker was leaning. It had duct tape on the window, the residue you use when the window regulator don't work no more. And he was picking up people from the club. That's when I was doing all them short ass rides. He was right next to me, pulled up right next to me. I'm like, I hope that's they fucking friend. I hope that ain't no motherfucking ride share driver. That shit, mad as hell paying for that.
Bro, I saw one last week when I had to drop. Well, first of all, Jeff, it's your fault. It's your fault Lyft is no longer offering Lux. Because as Novice just said, right, they ain't giving Jeff no more Lux because he's banking too much money on it.
Hell no.
They're watching your videos, and you have cost the entire nation the Lux platform on Lyft, Jeff. Take them out.
Man, I don't
take
think
them out, bro.
Damn, I'm good. Damn, I'm good.
That $138 ride, that was my last good fucking ride. That was my last good ride. I think that was the farewell fucking ride. They gave me a parting gift. It was like, Jeff, we're done with you in Lux. Right. Enjoy this $138. Hope this $138 lasts you the next 365 fucking days. We cutting you off.
Right. Hero Cat 305.
Like, that was it. That was it.
This one of mine. I don't know this gentleman, but he's a homie. It's
Yeah.
305, bro. Hey guys, absolutely loving the channel, man. I'm making about 250 a day since I started cherry picking in Miami. I'm going to cherry pick from now on just a bunch of drivers out here, and it's saturated. He ain't said nothing wrong. He ain't lying.
Yeah.
He ain't lying. You gotta do what you gotta do, bro.
Let them. Because every driver's not gonna make the same profit margins. As long as you cherry picking, your profit margin gonna stay a little bit higher than their profit margin. As I tell people, sometimes it's not about the gross. It's about the gross if you're using your gross revenue to go and acquire a loan. It's about that. But if you're using this money to pay off bills, you need to look at profits then.
Right.
So if somebody is out there saying, man, I'm making $3,000 a week, but their bills equal $3,000 a week, they're making $0. If you say, well, I'm only making $1,500 a week, but your bills come out to be $600 a week, you making $900 a week.
Yeah.
At the end of the month, you $3,600 up. Even though you making half of what they make, you $960 up over them. You $3,600 more than what they got. So don't worry about, their gross being higher than your gross. You make sure your profits are high enough to cover the shit you got to deal with. That's all you got to worry about.
That's it. Hey, bro, straight up, man. And it's like I was telling Eddie, I've been spending the last 2 weeks just getting thin. Getting thin. Now, if I can get my belly to get thin, like I'm trying to make these bills get thin, damn, I'll be on to something then.
You know what I mean? Streamline your body with Vinny Cinemas.
Hey, all of a sudden, you'll see me going live on the channel, and I'm like this, and I'm just keep an eye on the live stream to make sure I don't fall the fuck out from walking all them damn miles to get rid of this damn weight.
Hell yeah.
If you see this happen, hear that, then you know I done pulled a Biden. I passed out. Call 911.
Fall like Biden and shit.
Call 911. Call 911 because I'm gonna need it.
Man.
And the GoPro's got GPS locked on, so you'll know exactly where the hell I'm at. Come save my ass.
Pinpoint. Yeah, Bucky, you're right, man. It's saturated everywhere because, and I think it was a lot of channels out there giving people false hope about rideshare, telling people, oh, you can make all of this money, just be a driver. And motherfuckers blowing engines and transmissions and axles blowing the fuck out and tie rods missing. And they're like, dude, I didn't make enough to fix my car. It's like, yeah, that's the part we didn't tell you about.
Right? Exactly.
It's like they'll tell you all of this shit you can do, but they don't tell you what it really costs to be a rideshare driver. It will cost you. And that's why I think Vinny's video about renting a Tesla was such an important video to the rideshare community, just the people in general. It was a honest, true, hardcore. This is what I did. Even though he says he didn't give it his all. He's like, I didn't give him all. I mean, he did just enough to illustrate what can happen when you go down that path.
Yeah.
And I think that's what people enjoy seeing, the truth behind it. Because enough people have seen the bullshit about rideshare. Oh man, I'm gonna be $100,000 a year motherfucking driver. Yeah, but you got $100,000 a year in expenses, so that makes you a $0 a year driver.
It don't matter. You can make all the money in the world, bro. If you're a net zero at the end of the week, fuck you, a nonprofit. Like literally,
exactly.
You're gonna be sitting up there with Bucky. You're gonna be sitting up there with Bucky making goddamn calendars, talking about, bro, I went to work today and I made $0.
Hell yeah.
I respect that. I grinded. I put in 90 hours this week and I made $0. God damn it, where's my 9%? I should be making at least 9%.
Shit, 9, super 9. Hey, be like Bucky said, people out here playing poker with tarot cards. they pulling up the card of death every week.
Oh god damn. Hey, I gotta find out if I can save this chat, bro. I gotta try to find
dude, this shit's funny as hell. This shit's funny. That's Bucky with all his goddamn sayings, man. People out here playing poker with tarot cards. Motherfucker, you got the card of death, the card of disease.
Where the hell is Bucky at? Bucky's got to be one of them cats in the backwoods of Tennessee somewhere.
I don't know, man. I think Bucky. I would say Bucky is in New York or New Jersey.
Hell
he's
no,
funny.
No.
He's got that sense of humor, man. That hard sense of humor. He's got it.
That dude.
He's old school, man.
He's from.
To me, he's like a George Carlin type motherfucker, man. He got that hard ass Texas.
I knew he's from the South.
Man, you knew it. It had to be. Exactly. He's a joker, man. Bucky got that George Carlin sense of humor. He just say some shit, and it's funny. It's true, but it's funny as hell. That shit be true as hell. My man Vartan is out there making that money too. Shoot, my brother,
bro. bro.
Man, that shit's funny, man. That shit is a riot.
Too funny.
Hey, Bucky gotta get up with Eddie, man. We gotta do a Texas run. Shit. Oh yeah, Texas. Shit. Hey, that's why everybody liked President Bush. That motherfucker was like, fool me once, shame on you can't fool me again. Motherfucker, he just gave up. He said, fuck it, you can't fool me again. That shit was funny as hell. And there's people use that shit in songs. That's how funny it is. Texas is funny. Texas got an American sense of humor. That's all I can say. They got an American sense of humor. That's how shit should be. Because Texas, man, the one thing I love about Texas is that that is America's state right there. They don't give a fuck about political correctness. They still old school. They're funny.
Yeah.
They will cook barbecue all day. They don't give a fuck about, you want to exactly. They got the best analogies. Texas is like what we lost. If we could just get Texas to say, hey, y'all, quit with all the fuckery. This is how we should be. This is what we should be like. Dude, America be coming back, man. It's like, dude, like Rick Perry. I used to love Rick Perry. When Rick Perry was running for president, I was like, please let Rick Perry be the president, please. Then we end up with Trump, but that's cool. But I was like, Rick Perry was the dude. He was the guy in Texas that was gonna get America back to being America. Man. And I was like, shh. But it was cool though. Texas. He said, Texas, we all about the fuckery. That needs to be Texas slogan. Hey, that's Texas slogan. Oh no, Texas. We all about the fuckery.
Yeah, I can't put that up on the screen, but y'all go to the chat and check that one out. I can't put that one up on the screen.
That's just funny as hell. Texas. We all about the fuckery.
Hey, and Buddha, check your Lyft app. Buddha, check your Lyft Rider app out there in LA and see if you can order a Lyft Lux ride. Check that out. Buddha, yeah, man. And Buddha's a grinder.
Your Rider app. Look at your Rider app.
Yep,
see if you can order a Lyft Lux.
Yeah, Buddha's a hustler, bro. He's a grinder, man. He's, remember what he was doing out there at Coachella and some of those other ones. I left him out there for a reason. Hold on, I'll be right back.
Vartan, you're right, man. The news about the student debt relief will be shot down. This is what I think. If the United States government decides to pay off all student debt, people who made a choice to say, I would like to better myself and take out loans to get an education so I can get a better job, so I can help my family. I want to take out loans, but now I want the government to pay it back. Then the government should have to pay off all of our fucking car loans because we got cars to better ourselves. They should pay off some of our mortgages and shit because we all about houses to better ourselves. If you start paying off loans that people took out to better their lives, you're opening up a slippery slope of shit. Because everybody took out some type of a loan to better their life. So why should some Americans be responsible to pay back student loans, but the people who took out loans ain't responsible to pay off my fucking car? It's like that shit don't make no sense. It's like, motherfucker, if I'm paying off your school loan with my taxes, will you use your taxes to pay off my fucking BMW? Let's have a trade-off. Let's do that. No, because you chose to buy that fucking car. Just like you chose to go to school, motherfucker. You didn't have to go to school. Nobody have to go. You wanted to go. It was a choice you made, a freedom of choice to say, I would like to go to school to better myself. Then knock yourself the fuck out. If you ain't got a scholarship, if you ain't got an academic scholarship or a sports scholarship or a nonprofit scholarship, you got to take out a loan to get what you want. If I want that BMW, I can just walk up and be like, hey, man, I really like this BMW. Is there any way I can have this for free? Motherfuckers say, fuck no. If you want it, buy it. If you ain't got the cash, take out a loan. That's your choice. So when we start using American tax dollars to pay off people's choices in luxury items, education is a luxury item. Well, higher education is a luxury item.
Higher education, yeah.
Yeah, then we're opening up the envelope for me saying, well, how come tax dollars can't be used to pay off my car? Because I'm using my car to take care of my family. I'm using this car to better my life, using this car to pay off my bills. I'm using this car. Why can't you pay off this car that I'm using to better my life? If you using your education to better your life that I'm paying off, what's the difference? We both using something to better our lives. And now we're using tax dollars to pay off what we're using to better our lives. So don't come at me sideways when, oh, you should pay off our education. Fuck you should pay off my BMW. Because we both in the same boat. We got loans out on some shit. So, like I said, if you made a choice and you like, man, that loan didn't pay off because I took out a college loans, went to college, had fun, did all this crazy shit, but now I don't have a job that could pay it off. Imagine me buying this BMW and rideshare stopping, and I'm gonna say, damn, I can't do. They're gonna be like, well, you get it repossessed. It's like, shit. So I'm screwed, and it goes on my credit. It's repossessed and it's on my credit. I don't even have the car no more, and it's still on my credit. So it's like that shit happens with student loans too, man. It's like, and I know you got a lot of motherfuckers that want to be victims and shit. Oh, this is fucked up because in 1901, my motherfucking grandma was picking cotton and she didn't get to go to college. You know what? That's in 1901, motherfucker. This is 2023. Shit's different now. So we need to kind of stop trying to use our history as a crutch for us to get to where we want to get to. Our history shouldn't be a crutch. That shit should be the spinach we need to make us strong like fucking Popeye to say we could do any fucking thing. If we came from that, motherfucker, we could do anything. Because how the fuck did my grandparents go from picking fucking cotton and carrots to me owning the second biggest house in the fucking neighborhood? That's spinach, motherfucker. That shit is spinach. It just made me stronger.
Yes, sir.
So I'm not going to use my history to be a fucking crutch to force that shit on some other people who ain't have shit to do with this history. You don't make motherfuckers pay for a history that ain't none of us lived. I ain't lived that shit. You ain't lived that shit. Why is that on your back? I just never got that part. I didn't get that fucking memo. I didn't get it because it don't make sense to me for somebody to walk up and tell me, Jeff, you owe me money because in 1891, your great-great-great-great-great-great-grandparent stole my motherfucking clothes. Something weird like that. And I'd be like, but I wasn't even alive then. I wasn't even a fucking thought then. That was generations and generations before me then. And I'm like, that has nothing to do with me. Well, you're here now, motherfucker, and I want something.
Yep.
It's not my problem. It's not that. Quit dragging shit all through the plank because you want something that you don't want to work for, that you want me to pay for. You want the shit, then you got to go get the shit. We got the spinach in our system already. Because how the fuck did I go from a history of family that was whipped, sleeping in barns and shit next to horses and cows? I got a badass BMW in my motherfucking driveway, and I never used slavery or racism with no other excuse to get that motherfucker. I woke up every day and I went out and I got that shit. I never use an excuse to get that.
Say it again.
Man, it's just weird shit, man. I'm tired of these motherfucking victimized ass motherfuckers that don't want to get up and just bust their ass every day. They want to wake the fuck up and have. No, you gotta work up and grab. You gotta go get that shit, man. Go get that shit. There's motherfuckers out there. I see brothers pushing badass BMWs. I see brothers pushing badass Mercedes. I be in traffic seeing dudes with some badass trucks and shit. And these dudes work hard every fucking day.
That's right.
They never use no excuse for what they got or to make somebody else pay for what they got. They be out there getting that shit. And if you gotta sit there and use a 1801 motherfucking excuse about some ancestor your ass don't even give two fucks about for real, let's be real with it, because I don't. You gonna use that shit as a crutch for me to give to you? Fuck that. No, fuck that. It's like, dude, I keep it real with these motherfuckers and they cry. They get mad, they cry, they want to fight me. Fuck it, let's swing then. But I'm gonna tell you right now, like, I hurt, dude. It's a jagged ass little pill, and you gotta swallow that motherfucker. Something like tomorrow, I'm gonna get in there. I'm gonna do. But I'm.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Oh,
No. I'm looking at your channel, and I just feel like I got to do this, bro. I got to do this, bro.
You did something.
Yeah, I'm gonna do something right now. Fuck that.
No.
Yeah.
But it's true, hey, Vartank, you right, man. Handouts is an insult. Like, don't make. That's like, imagine us going to a football game and I'm thinking I'm tough as a motherfucker. I'm gonna do this shit. We tough. We gonna do this. We gonna show all our fans we can whoop ass. We gonna show all our fans we the team to fucking beat. We gonna show all our fans that shit. But the team walks across the field and goes, you know what? We feel sorry for y'all black ass. How about we just say y'all won and we just go home?
There it is, bro. Give it up. Give it up.
Showed our people. We ain't even showed our people. Oh, he said, preach. Oh, thanks, brother. I appreciate that, man. Real shit. But we're not even being given the chance to show who we really are because we so used to making excuses. Stop making fucking excuses. If I tell you I'm strong and I could do this shit, give me the opportunity to show you. And I tell Bank of America, give me the opportunity to show that these motherfuckers I can make this money. Just give me this loan at a low interest rate. Bank of America say, here's the loan. Here's the low interest rate. Go out there and make that fucking money. That's all I need from you. I don't need to walk in the bank. You know what? My great motherfucking ancestors like, no, fuck all that. Just give me a chance. Let me go try this shit. If it work, it work. If it don't, then I'll just go back to the drawing boards. But I got faith in this shit working. Let me see if I can make it work. And a lot of people, man, we're in 2023 and we raising kids right now to lean on shit. Oh, you should feel like a victim. You should go and just take shit out of fucking Walgreens because it's probably owed to you anyway. Motherfucker, what? You gonna go and take makeup out of fucking Walgreens because somebody told you that shit's probably owed to you? It's fucking makeup. Who owes you makeup? It's like, this shit don't make no sense to me.
And the minute you put the makeup on, you're lying anyway, goddammit. And every goddamn, as soon as they put all that shit on, it's a fucking lie. They walking out in the street, look with eyelashes, look like broom handles coming off their goddamn faces, and it's a goddamn lie anyway.
Yeah.
Shit.
And it's like, man, the shit's all fake any fucking ways. Take that shit off. Just keep it real. Be real. Take your makeup off. Love yourself.
Amen.
Don't love the fake you. Love the real you. Wake the fuck up and look in there. Just love the real you. Because a lot of people wake up every fucking day, look in the mirror and can't stand their motherfucking self and start caking on fucking makeup to feel better about themselves. Just love the real you, motherfucker. That's all I'm saying.
Hey, look, Bucky. You know, I always wanted to be somebody, but now I realized I should have been more specific. Hey, Bucky's Googling this shit, man. He's Googling this shit. He ain't coming around.
I'm about to say, I need a t-shirt of that shit. Walk around with that on every fucking day. I have motherfuckers dying laughing.
God damn.
Man.
But you're right, bro. And you know what? Everybody in this country has come from something that wasn't doing them no good. And they're here now, you know? I mean, I ain't gonna get into all that you just got into, but I can tell you this. It was 13 of us in a 2-bedroom house in the middle of Carroll City when I was growing up. 13 of us in a 2-bedroom house. That's all I'm gonna say on it. And now they're graduating. Now they got them graduating college, doing their thing, bro. You know what I'm saying? If you want it, you go get it.
And a lot of people don't want to see other people struggle because they so focused on their own struggle. And it's like, you know, we all fucking out here. That's why we got the channels the way we got it. We know motherfuckers are struggling. So we like, hey, try these strategies, try these tactics, try this, try that. We know it's a struggle out there. And we like, hey, we're not gonna be arrogant and say we the only ones making it or we the only ones not making it. We know how the market is going. So let's put some shit out there to get these drivers going, man. And that's what we've been doing.
Hey, and to the driven dad who just politely stepped in here and said, Vinny, those fake eyelashes are for the brooms, the Nuggets are pulling on the Heat. Well, just remember, game one tonight. Wait.
That's
game one tonight is in Denver. So all of them gonna be out on the court after the game is over, cleaning up all the trash from the Jokic crying tears and Jamal crying tears when his game's over tonight. I got the Heat in 5 against the Nuggets for the NBA.
Damn.
Heat in 5. We're gonna give you game 2. That's the last one you're gonna get is game 2.
Put that shit as a banner on your channel. Heat in 5.
5. Last one you're gonna get game 2, and that's it.
Hey, shit. Hey, that's right, Buddha. Ain't no life better than yours, man. That's it. People trying too hard to be somebody else. Like, just be you, man. Just love who the fuck you are. Like, and I'll tell you one thing's funny. Black people are the most religious motherfuckers you'll ever meet. And they be like, oh, God ain't make no mistake. Then why don't you like your fucking self then? What's wrong with you? And it's like, if you want to walk around saying God don't make no mistakes and this and that, then he made you exactly as you are. Don't change it. Leave that shit alone. Just wake up every day, do the best you can fucking do being you. That's all you can do. But too many people just too quick to kind of cast that shit to the side whenever they want to. Like I said, just like they use, race or they use religion, they use everything at the moment they want to use it as a weapon. But then when you break down the fucking logic behind it, they don't want to hear that shit. Like, hey, wait a minute, but this is how you live, though. And don't even get me started on the whole pandemic fucking thing. Trust me, I told motherfuckers from the get-go. I said, if you really believe in God and you really have faith in God and you really have this and that, then why are you scared to go to fucking church? That shit don't make no sense to me. It's like, it never made sense to me. It just never made sense to me because some people are so diehard about that shit. But yet the moment this shit hit, the pandemic hit, these motherfuckers was all running. And I was like, I'm sitting there like, dude, I'm not even that religious, but I still I'm like, you know what? If it's going to happen, motherfucker. That's just how life is. Fuck it. Leave it alone. And that's, basically how we made it through. That's how we made it through.
Amen, bro. Listen, Buddha's like, we need a kickback for real. A ride share garage. We were talking about that.
Yeah,
Jeff and Kiara. Yeah, we were talking about everybody fire up their grills. We just throw on the cameras and everybody just chill out. And we'll open up the panel and anybody and everybody, as long as you keep it clean, could throw up your channels, throw up your phones, and we can just all have a big ass barbecue. I mean, we was doing that 2 years ago anyway, right? Everybody running around with these damn masks on and plexiglass, just double plexiglass to go through the Burger King drive-through. Man, come on.
Of motherfuckers who just made your food, giving it to you through I'm like, but you just breathed all over my motherfucking hamburger buns and shit. But now you're like, all right, there you go. I'm like, dude, did you make my food behind plexiglass? No. Then why the fuck you gotta give it to me behind plexiglass?
Well, that's what I'm talking about, bro.
That shit didn't make no sense. A lot of shit didn't make sense to me, man. I could only laugh. And I didn't even want to make people feel stupid. So I just left shit alone. Like people try to argue with me. I lost a lot of people I used to fuck with through the pandemic. And it's because I think my level of cognition was a little too high for what the fuck they was on. So instead of me making them feel stupid, I just shut the fuck up and I shut Facebook off completely. Because Facebook was proven to me levels of lack of intelligence that I never even knew people fucking had. So I was like, let me just get off of Facebook to keep myself sane because I'm seeing people do the dumbest shit ever. Let me just get off of Facebook altogether. The promotion of the shit, the propaganda behind the shit, and there was no logic, no intelligence of the shit. I was like, just let me get off of Facebook because this is all brainwashing. All the shit you seeing is brainwashed. The truth is put up there. The truth is banned, blocked, censored, not shown to fucking people because they want to brainwash motherfuckers with the websites that are in cahoots with what's going on. So I just got away from it. I ain't had Facebook since the pandemic. Shut that shit down. I didn't want to make people feel stupid. So I said, well, I'm not gonna sit at a whole table of dumb motherfuckers trying to educate them. I just leave the table. Let these motherfuckers have lunch by themselves. I'm going to another table. It's like, yeah, I lost a lot of people through that shit, man. That's it's cool. We all went our own separate directions in life. Hopefully they fine. Hopefully they're okay. I knew I would be fine and I would be okay. So it wasn't that I was worried. Oh shit, I might die if I don't wear a motherfucking mask and stand 6 feet from a motherfucker. I was never worried about that shit. That was them. That wasn't me. And now they see I'm still here and they probably mad as a motherfucker. Like, damn, he didn't die. Like, no, I told you I wasn't, motherfucker.
They mad. He ain't gonna die. He didn't die. Is that?
Yeah, that motherfucker. He's still here. Yeah. That motherfucker wearing a mask. He's still here. He's still here.
He how did that happen?
Exactly. We don't understand. He wasn't vaccinated. He didn't have 6 masks on.
He didn't stand 6 feet away. He did not stand 6 feet away. He was 5 foot 10 inches away. How was he still alive?
My ruler. That's right. If you're in a room where people suck all the air out of the room, go to a different room. And that's exactly what I did. Facebook is that fucking room. Facebook was that room for me.
Yep.
And I had like 1,600 people. I dropped all the way down to like 600-700 people. And then I just got completely off the motherfucker. Because it was
Facebook in years, man.
Yeah, man. It defeated the whole purpose of having good energy, of me just having good energy, waking up ready to do some shit. The moment that little blue ass fucking screen would open, shit all down my screen. Shit. Whole fuck. And I was like, I'm just done with this, man. Why would I walk up every day and walk to a fucking pigsty and just sit and shit every day on purpose? Why would I do that? I'm not that stupid.
Hey.
Everybody said, well, you're not gonna see your friends. Motherfucker, y'all know my number. Text me a picture of you and your fucking family. Why do I gotta be on Facebook to see? If you want me to see your family, text me a picture, say, hello, Jeff, and I'll fucking text you back. Hello. It's like, the fuck I gotta be on this shitty ass website for, looking at all this shit coming down my news feed, fucking with my head, telling me if you don't get vaccinated, you're not gonna protect your child, your grandma. Yeah, whatever, motherfucker, whatever.
Meanwhile, the head guy is standing off to the side of the camera with another guy next to him. Both of them got the goddamn masks off, right?
Exactly. At baseball games and shit.
Yeah. And then, wait, we got to go on camera. Okay, let me put on my mask. And I'm going to walk up to the podium and I'm going to take off my mask. Like,
it was a show, man. It was a fucking show. Like Vartank saying, it was all fake shit, man. It was a show. On, it was a fucking show.
When Biden was sitting there getting the shot, that shit was vitamin C, bro.
And it was whole ass. Yeah, and it was weird because it was like your occupation was based on whether or not you would catch COVID. If you worked at McDonald's, you wouldn't catch COVID. If you worked at Home Depot, you wasn't a fucking threat or catching COVID and like that. If you worked for the CDC or anything like that, you didn't have to get the fucking shot. But everybody outside of those jobs, you needed the shot and you couldn't go around people. You had to stay home. You had to fucking lock down. I'm like, the virus don't know shit like that. How can you tell me that the virus only knows where you work? It's a fucking virus. That shit don't make sense to me. People at home, people go to Home Depot, but people at the building next door, which is a church, can't go to that church. But the people at the church can all go to Home Depot at the same fucking time. And you can have church and Home fucking Depot if you felt like it.
Or the grocery store.
Exactly.
Or the bus stop. Or wherever the hell they wanted to go. At the gas station. To the bank.
It just the logic wasn't there, man. The logic was not there. And I'm not that smart of a motherfucker, but I'm like, the logic is not there.
Don't sell yourself short, bro.
Man.
Don't sell yourself
Dude,
short, bro.
I'm not an expert. That's what I kept getting told all the time. You're not an expert. There's no such a thing as natural immunity to COVID. I was like, motherfucker, your body learns a virus and it produces antigens and T cells and antibodies. You don't know that. You're not a fucking expert. Like, bitch, I stayed at a Holiday Inn Express. You don't get the fuck out of my me to be a fucking expert. I stayed at Holiday Inn Express, bitch. Ain't you ever seen that commercial? I slept in that motherfucker last night. I know everything. Shit, I need a t-shirt that says the Holiday Inn Express. Are you an expert? Holiday Inn Express. I don't need to be, motherfucker. I stayed at the Holiday Inn Express. Don't fuck with me about nothing.
Goddamn Jeff. I can't handle you, bro. I can't handle you, bro. I can't handle you, bro. Yeah, hey.
Man, funny shit. Somebody said, no need to repeat. If I cared, I would listen the first time.
What you mean, somebody? Man. You know who the hell said that? You know damn well who the hell said that. Goddamn Bucky.
Exactly.
Goddamn Bucky.
Exactly. Life less like, cause and that's the thing, man. It's like, dude, they was driving the point home, driving that shit home. I mean, you going down the highway. And you know the little accident signs they used to use with the LEDs to let motherfuckers know it's like a death or something like that on the highway? They was just promoting vaccine shit all up and down those signs. But yet you got 8 motherfucking cars flipped over here and you don't even see that shit on the sign up there. It's like, what about these 8 dead motherfuckers? Fuck them. Get vaccinated. Save yourself.
Yep. We didn't treat them because they didn't have the jab.
Exactly.
We let them. You need a heart transplant?
Let them burn in their cars.
You need a heart transplant? Did you get the vaccine?
Like, damn, I'm like, that was some nutty shit, man. It was some nutty shit.
And bro,
it's like, we want to save your life, but we don't want to save your life unless. It's like, so is my life worth some? Only if.
Only if. Man. That's it. That only if.
Yeah.
When I heard like Jimmy Kimmel and that other dickwad on
with the glasses.
Colbert.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Colbert.
Yeah, that banana hit, bro. Like
these people go down in history as clowns. They're gonna go down in history as fucking clowns.
I would love to get one of them on a Lyft Lux XL in my truck.
Shit.
Y'all won't have to worry about me making no more rideshare garage videos.
Oh, that shit right there.
I'm going to the Glades. I'm going straight to the Glades. No, bro, you can't follow the Uber app. No. I got Google Maps on. We're okay.
To the airport. Go to the airport.
Yeah, we're going to an airport, all right. We're going to the one in Fort Myers where we got to go through Alligator Alley. That's the one.
Hell yeah. No, go to the airport. I'm like, motherfucker, I'm going.
Goddamn idiots, man.
Fucking Vinny ass be like, we going. Don't worry about it. We going.
Don't worry about it, bro. We're good. I got you.
You're chomps in the background. Don't sound like an airport to me.
No, hey, y'all see them pigs over there on the side of the road? Y'all ever take pictures with pigs? Let me show you what these pigs look like. Come on, man. We're gonna stop and get a selfie with these pigs.
They're pet pigs, like motherfucker shit.
Oh my God. Bucky, okay. I don't want to get overly political about the whole thing because I honestly don't know much about it. I just find it interesting how it went from our whole world to not even mentioned. And and take it one further. This ain't political, bro. This ain't political because both sides of the aisle were with this shit. This ain't political. Listen, notice how the head of the CDC is no longer the head of the CDC. And you don't see Fauci making the rounds no more on all the late night talk shows. You don't hear nothing about getting boosted no more. Matter of fact, you hear everybody's like, hey, we discontinued that vaccine or we've discontinued that booster. We're not doing that anymore. Now, how we go, you're going to tell me something that took millions of years to develop right? That they're digging up in the permafrost in Siberia some goddamn where because they want to go see how far down the ice goes, or in the Arctic or Antarctic, right? Bro, that's a whole nother one. Okay.
That
Hey, you got record, you know how they say we got record melting ice in the Arctic,
yeah.
North Pole, but did you know we have record ice in the Antarctic?
Oh yeah.
We've got record ice in the Antarctic, but we ain't gonna talk about that. It's still cold as shit down there. We're gonna talk
I
about
mean,
the Arctic ice melting, bro.
because people are wondering why, we got so many floods, because what goes up must come down.
Amen.
So
But the
once you
water,
get shit that goes up and it's condensation, it's got to turn into precipitation at some point. It can't just stay in the air forever.
100%. But the ice displacement. See, you're gonna get me down this road, bro. I ain't trying to go down this road. I'm gonna catch myself, bro. Let's just put it this way. I'm not buying a Tesla because I'm climate friendly. Let's just put it that way. I see
You
Tesla.
buying a fast fucking vehicle.
I'm buying it because it's a goddamn tool that if I'm gonna stay in this rideshare game for a little while longer, which I'd like to stay in it for another year or two. I enjoy it, dude. I do. I think everybody enjoys rideshare. We got our worries and we got our problems, but at the end of the day, bro, being able to do this, turn that bitch on, turn that bitch off. I'm out of here. It's like I say, I'm not chasing money. I'm not chasing money. I'm chasing freedom.
Yes,
I'm chasing freedom, bro. That's my goal.
And that's what, and a lot of people like today, it was funny. So I was making a video. So people was wondering, why is it so slow in the daytime? I tell people the reason why it's slow is fast in nighttime, because people aren't at work. When you're at work, you're a robot. You can only be told like what to do. You can leave now. You can come now. We have a meeting at 5. We got to go here at 2. People become robots in the daytime. At night, you're free. You do what the fuck. It's freedom. You can go to your friend's house. You can go drink. You can go smoke weed. You can go eat. You can do whatever, because you don't have a boss over you forcing you to be that robot that has to follow directives all day.
Unless you're married.
That's why nighttime is so much more free than daytime. Daytime is very constraining. It's slow. It's too regimented. It's too organized. And once night hits, the money is flowing. Life is flowing. The jokes are flowing. Everybody's having a good time, this and that. Daytime, it's way different. That's why I'm like, day people are different than night people. Day people are just like, man, it's stressful. Stress as hell. Because they all got somebody over them working the controls. Everybody's on like a fucking joystick. Everybody's like, go left, go right, go left, go right, do this, do that, don't do this, don't do that, do this. The moment they get off work, moment 5 or 6 o'clock hits, the world is completely different. The whole earth fucking changes in certain time zones. It's like everybody's free. Like you don't give 2 shits. You like, man, I'm finna kick it, lay back, kick back. Your whole energy changes. Your life changes. You as a person you go through a metamorphosis on your drive home from work. When you on the way to work, you're going to do a metamorphosis of, man, I want to just lay in bed all fucking day. And you get to work, you shitty. All the way through traffic, you've been shitty. The moment you get to work, you are a robot. When you leave work, you're out of that robot mode and you back to fucking enjoying life as a human again. It's weird, man, because I'm a night driver. I see the transformation. I see it. And I drove a little bit for today. And today, it was just very robotic. It was just very kind of chaotic, robotic. This and that. At night, nothing like the people I deal with at night. People I deal with at night walk up to the car. What up, my dog? What the fuck, man? This car is the shit. Oh, fuck. Daytime motherfuckers like, I gotta get to the airport. Like, shit. Way different, man. Way different.
There you go. All right, Jeff. Listen, I'm gonna wrap my end up, bro. I know you on the stream.
Same, brother. Same.
And so you heard it here first. We broke the news. Now, I know Mr. 9% is already probably cutting a video up on this. I'm getting emails from everybody. Meanwhile, it's going to be my screenshot up here that he going to have.
Exactly.
He going to screenshot my shit talking about, I'm getting emails.
Exactly. It's like that.
Just be aware of it, y'all. Listen, Lyft Lux on
rolling out.
People's apps. It ain't there no more. It's still on the driver app, as you can see right here. And it's still in the airports as a ride type. So they're starting that rollout. That's all they're doing. They're starting that rollout. So
look
at Tony. Just got a Lux. Show off. Show off.
Bucky. Don't make me get Bucky on you. Get Buck.
That's it, bro. Hey, at the end of the day, that's it, bro.
All
We'll
right,
keep
man.
the
That's
roof
it.
up
That's
and the
it.
wheels turning. Amen to that.
Oh man, my man.
All right,
All
so
right,
I'm gonna give us a send off, Jeff, because that's the way I like to do it. You know what I'm saying? It's only one way to do it. It's only one